All right. This is our last shot, so I'm going to wait for you folks to get in here, see if the audio sounds better, and if not, then we're going to get out of here. Maybe I'll try to jump on Clayton's thing and see if that works. Anybody jump in here? You jump in the comments, let me know if the audio is okay or not. Hello, hello. Is the audio broken? Anybody, let me know. Need people from YouTube, because nobody on social media will talk. Nobody on X will talk. Maybe I'm going to go to YouTube and just listen to myself and see what it sounds like. That's what I'll do. Let's go to YouTube and see what it sounds like. Content, take forever, live. Hello, 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 hello. Sounds okay to me. Right? Everybody good? We good? Sounds good. Okay. Frickin' A, we're back. I don't know why StreamYard is stupid. Sorry about that. My apologies. We're back in action. Let's get this going. All right. That freaked me out, dude. I thought my audio stuff was all jacked up. I was all excited, and then I got sad. All right. We're back now. Where were we at? Okay, so we were listening to this. Let's just skip that. That was bad luck. All right, Brian Gutekunst starts his press conference. Here we go. Brian Gutekunst on Jordan Love. You guys probably heard the news. I think he's signing his extension pretty quick here and excited to get him out to practice. Love will be signing his contract pretty quick, says Gutekunst. Really excited for Jordan Love's family. We're very, very excited to have stability at the position. Oh, so are we. All right, yeah, good. I'm glad you guys can hear it now. Appreciate that. Sorry about that. I'm glad we just didn't shut it down completely, because I've done that before, made the mistake of just shutting it down and then realizing, oh, that was just a stupid setting or whatever. So I didn't want to overreact. I want to kind of take our time and figure that out. Gutekunst on Jordan Love. Yes, we saw the excited thing. Nothing in particular got the deal done yesterday. They'd been close for the past few days, Gutekunst said. Nothing in particular. Well, something in particular got the frickin' thing done. We're very, very close over the last few days. I give his agents and Russ Ball a lot of credit for finding common ground. Hear, hear. All right. You knew from day one Jordan Love would be the guy. Oh, come on. Like, I appreciate that kind of stuff, but give me a break. You knew from day one Jordan Love would be the guy. And that's the kind of stuff that makes, I don't want to say makes you nervous, but it's like, you would rather he just be honest and say, look, I didn't know, but after what we saw last year, I know. For him to say, I knew since day one, it's like, okay, well, I don't even know if you know now then. I don't know, because you're lying about what you know. No, I hate that Twitter does that. It just, like, skips. I don't know where we were. Elon, fix your crap, dude. You gotta go up. Up. What gives me comfort is he's going to work to be whatever he can be, the best version of himself. Yeah, that sounds good. I do like, I mean, I've heard several people talk about Jordan Love, and I've heard two different people say the only one I've seen as focused or intense in the offseason was Drew Brees. Two different people say that. Let's see, Michael says they compromised by moving $5 million from guaranteed to signing bonus. Is that what they did? So that must have been I'm guessing the agents budged, because the Packers would have wanted it to be signing bonus, I would guess. Anyways. Gutekunst said the numbers came in where he expected them to be on the Love contract. I'm sure. It's going to create some challenges down the road, Brian Gutekunst said on the Jordan Love contract. Expressed the team for the short term is in great shape for the short term. But, I mean, like I said, when you look at the contract, I really think by 2026, we're going to be looking at giving him a new contract. I mean, I think this is going to be a short-term thing, and I think that's partially what he's expressing here. This is somewhat of a painful contract in the future, I would guess, because I think the base salary is probably going to be really low early, and then you're going to see that spike in that. And so when you see a spike in his salary, coupled with the $15 million signing bonus, you might be looking, I mean, if he has like a $40 million cap hit in year 3, plus $15 million, you're looking at $55 million, and then, you know, it could be like $65 the year after that. I mean, they're not paying that crap, you know? But ideally, it doesn't matter, because by 2026, the guarantees are basically all washed away, and Jordan's looking to get a higher average salary anyways. The Packers are going to be happy to do it because they don't want to pay those cap hits. So they're like, fine, let's get you a new contract. That's my prediction. 160 to 155, 70 to 75, win-win, highest paid, highest signing bonus, lower guarantee. All right, fair enough. I didn't see that detail, but yeah, that makes sense to me. Goodigan said the Love deal is not going to impact the salary cap for a couple of years. Yeah, I would agree with that. It sounds like I saw somebody say it. Maybe Michael, you know, somebody was mentioning the base salary this year was going to be. I don't want to say the number because it might be absurd, but like really low, which would kind of surprise me, and I don't know why they would. But whatever. I don't know. Who cares? We'll figure it out. I'm sure they have a plan. Just like with the Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you look at when they signed Aaron Rodgers and you're like, holy crap. Like, how in the world are we going to navigate this? And it was painful, but it worked out. This is nowhere near, in my opinion, as painful as the Rodgers contract was. Recognize shortly after the season ended, it would take top-of-market money to extend Jordan Love. He said other extensions this offseason solidified that belief. The $55 million annual salary was always the range. No surprise. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, Matt LaFleur now to the podium. By now, I mean 23 minutes ago. I would expect him to do everything with the ones. Yeah, so would we. You start holding him back, I'm going to be pissed. LaFleur on Jordan Love, I would expect. Yes, I know. Expects Jordan Love to do everything. Says he's been ramping up to be back, throwing every day after practice. That's good. Full participant in today's fully padded practice. No easing him in. I love that. It's going to be interesting, man. I'll be interested to see if the offense takes it to the defense or if the defense continues their momentum. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm kind of torn on that, because Jordan's looking real good. And I think if they had started on the same footing, the offense would have beaten the defense. The offense has had time to work together. They were a playoff caliber team last year. Jordan Love's playing at a high level. The defense is figuring out a new scheme. They're just getting their footing down. I think the offense takes it to them, but the defense has been doing this for a while now. Jordan's getting his first time out with the team. You could understand a little bit of slowness. I'm just curious to see if they come out and beat up on the defense or if maybe defense wins the day again. I don't know which one I would prefer, to be honest. I mean, as nice as it would be to have Jordan come out and just solidified, yeah, I'm that dude. I don't know. He'll be a participant, we know. Stephon Diggs running routes, don't care. That's the other guy I got, 32 beat writers. He's a pretty good follow, too, to kind of get some what's going on around the NFL type stuff. Let's see. Base was 12, now maybe 5. Cap hit from 12 to 20 from what I read. He'd love to carve the D today just to let them know. Yeah, that's probably where I'm leaning. Surprised he is full go. Seems like they came up with a good last-minute plan. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that as well as far as easing him in. I mean, obviously I want him to be full go just because we're all excited and we're ready to see this thing, but you would understand if they were like, let's kind of slow this thing down a little bit, but I'm glad. Love may be under a bunch of pressure. Oh, yeah, I think that's going to be the case, especially the way the offensive line has been playing. Like I said, my only thing is, please, guys, let's not. I saw somebody yesterday, I think it was Clifford, got stepped on. I think it was by Rashawn. He was kind of limping around. We cannot have that. I understand you guys are bringing the heat. I get it. I respect it. Can't have that crap, man. All right. 49ers are signing free agent Frank Darby. Okay. After the 2022 season, LaFleur said he felt comfortable moving forward with Love based on his preseason performance and how he attacked the defense. I mean, you had to have begun to see it. I mean, this is one of the big talking points that's been coming out recently. I saw Nagler kind of had it first a few weeks ago. Somebody else has been talking about it. But, you know, the general thing is, we got a half a season with Love. And I've been saying it's not really a half a season. It was more like 12 games. He took it even a step further, saying that's not really even true either, because you could still see how good of a quarterback he was in the first half, right? I mean, there were a lot of issues. A lot of it was, coaching and the other guys around him. I mean, it was a whole cluster all the way around, but you could still see the elite quarterback play of Jordan Love from week one on. I mean, week one against the Bears, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. I mean, it was in there. So it's understandable that you could have LaFleur say something kind of clicked in 2022 where we're like, okay, this guy can do it. The thing that's so impressive about him is how resilient he is, never gets phased, just continues to fight. That's that whole gunslinger mentality. He can throw a pick and come out and just start doing crazy stuff again. He's unfazed, which is cool, but, you might have a couple crazy plays here again. Trevor picked by Trayvon Walker on what looked to be a deflection. I feel like the Jaguars are just in a downward spiral. Ever since I saw that video of them looking stupid, I was like, we're not doing this anymore. Like, there's no way. That team sucks. It's hard to argue that any quarterback played better than Love down the stretch, LaFleur says, and I would agree. This is what I've been arguing with Bears fans about all day long. They're convinced that it was like he had 3 or 4 good games. The Packers suck. They were a mid-team. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. You genuinely do not know what you're talking about. Why he thinks Jordan Love is worthy of top... same quote. Same quote. Unbelievable command of our offense. That was another big thing, is he just... I mean, it was very Aaron Rodgers-like, where he just always knows where to go with the ball. And then the ability to get the ball there under any situation. I mean, that's what separates the good from the elite quarterbacks. That's how you go from, a Kirk Cousins to an Aaron Rodgers or a Pat Mahomes. Kirk Cousins is a good operator from in the pocket. He knows where to go, and he can accurately distribute the ball to those places. To have the ability to break the pocket, to, rolling to your right, rolling to your left, fading away, be able to get the ball there still. Only a handful of guys can do that kind of crap. And Love is one of those guys, and we saw it a ton down the stretch. Under pressure, fading away, pinpoint dart. Incredible stuff. Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson. That's going to be an interesting storyline, too. The Anthony Richardson thing. Colts obviously are expected to be a terrible team, but we didn't really get a chance to see him. There was a ton of hype about Anthony Richardson, and then we just didn't see him. Let's see. I love Rashee Rice. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur FaceTimed Jordan Love right away last night to congratulate him on the new contract extension. Mentioned Love couldn't wipe that smile off his face. Dude, how could you not? I wouldn't be able to stop smiling. I could throw a pick in today's practice. I'd be smiling the whole time. $75 million check. That's what a signing bonus is. Dude got a $75 million check handed to him. What do you even do? Can I go to Chase Bank and be like, I want to deposit this? Can you imagine going to the machine and just trying to pump that thing in there, 75 million, please put that in my bank. Okay. Have a good day. I'm going to go to Mickey D's. I'm getting some extra nuggies today, boys. I'm smiling. I didn't even get the money. It's just thinking 75 million is I'm so happy right now. I have a lot of hope in this defense. I kind of do too. Maybe it's false hope because Clifford sucks, but I'm feeling good. I think they take it to the offense again. I mean, look, it sounded like they were beating up on they definitely were beating up on the offensive line. It kind of sounded like they were dominating the receivers a little bit too, though. Matt LaFleur said Love has been ramping up. Yep, we saw that. That's awesome. So he's been keeping that arm fresh and everything else. Reading Twitter comments is so much different than Packers YouTube comments. Vikings fans are kind of hilarious. I think it was Herman. I don't remember who he was talking. It was YouTube was extremely positive. Twitter was mostly positive with a couple D-bags mixed in. Instagram's 50-50, and TikTok was just hate-filled, which is I didn't know that paradigm, but apparently that's the way the reactions have panned out. Greatest day of my life, says the Caldwell Corner. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel, please. He's the one, by the way, if you enjoyed the videos that we've been putting out, he's the main driver before that. I have the easier job of throwing together some AI songs. He's got to put together those videos, which I think he's done a great job. So show him some love. Professor Cakes, a lot of media people think Colts will be good this year. In my opinion, who knows? Yeah, I mean, they think the Colts will be good this year because they're all in on Anthony Richardson, the same way they're all in on every mobile quarterback. So I don't really care. They think every mobile quarterback is going to be Lamar Jackson. Well, if he's Lamar Jackson, they're going to be good. If he's like 75% of them that flame out or more, like every other mobile quarterback except Lamar Jackson, then they're going to suck. 75 million is a lot of Snapple. Bro, you can get a lot of Snapple. You buy it in pallets when you get 75 million. I probably check my direct deposits regularly. Yeah, dude, for sure. Take all 75 million and bet it on black. Dude, you're giving me anxiety just saying that kind of nonsense. He's been raised the right way. He's about the right stuff. That seems fair. Let's see. Jordan, to whom much is given, much is expected. That's just the reality of our league, but I think he'll embrace that. I don't think you'll see a difference in the person. That's definitely correct. I mean, in terms of the expectations. Matt LaFleur on 4 years later, still love it. FaceTimed. LaFleur said he thinks Love will handle being the face of the franchise. I don't think we would do something like that if we felt that. Yeah, of course. I mean, these are all kind of obvious things. Like, we believe in him. Well, no kidding. We wouldn't have done it if we didn't think it was a good idea. Yeah, I know, dude. Here we go. Bikes are rolling. There he is. There's, oh, yeah, you jag off. I hate Twitter sometimes. Bro, where were we? Why do you skip like that? Frickin' suck, dude. Frickin' suck. Whatever. It doesn't matter. 13 hours ago? No, we're not. Let's just get caught up. This is being stupid. There we go. There it is. You probably can't hear that. That's all right. There he is. Also, Caden is another guy that is at these events a lot, so make sure you follow him. He throws out some stuff once in a while. Boys are out on bikes. We're getting to be about that time. It's 10:27, so we got 3 minutes until this thing gets started. Officially started. What do we got in here? Looks like just mostly random stuff. Aaron Rodgers goes 4 of 5 and 7-on-7 with completions to Garrett Wilson ×2, Allen Lazard ×2, incomplete from Malik Taylor. Hilariously, when you look at yesterday, like Aaron Rodgers was doing really, really well. It was all to Allen Lazard and Malik Taylor. I don't know how I would feel about that if I was a Jets fan. It's like, how does Garrett Wilson get skunked and Sauce Gardner's getting beat by Lazard? Like, I want to be jacked, but also, like, what the hell are we doing here, folks? It's only a matter of time. I agree. I think it could be as early as this year, to be honest. I mean, as long as the defense can put up what is this? I don't need to look at that. I want to save some articles as they come in, if it's interesting. Media's getting set up. There's Big B's, another one. You want to follow him? He's in there. He's in there until he gets kicked out for taking videos when he's not supposed to. You aren't ready for the Allen Lazard 2,000 yards and 15 touchdowns. Dude, I bought into my own freaking hype on that nonsense when Lazard was going to be wide receiver 1. I was like, you never know, man. Robert Brooks did it. So stupid. Lazard was not good. You've got 2,500 podcasts. You're going to have some bad takes. That was one of the worst. Packers make the Jordan Love extension official. We just saw that right over here. Things are slowing down. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This thing's about to kick off here. 10:30 is when the players are going to come strolling out. They're going to be doing a lot of the individual drills, which even that I find fascinating. I love watching the DBs punching the ball out and everything else. They're drilling turnovers. And again, you get what you practice. What have we seen over the last several days? And again, Clifford contributes to that to some degree. Turnovers. Packers have struggled with that. Their defenses, even when they're playing well, it's not usually a big turnover defense. So I'm excited to see these things come to fruition. Let's see. Professor Cakes. I'm willing it into reality. Packers will be 2024 Super Bowl. That's what we need to do, man. We just need to start putting that into the ether. What the hell is ether anyways? I don't even know what that means. What was the company you used for the meat packages a couple years? The meat. Oh. What did I use for meat packages? Was that the one that was like a buddy of mine was doing it? I honestly forgot, but I could track him down and try to remember because I know he changed up. Like he had his own thing and then he went into like a co-op. If that's what you're referring to, yeah, okay. Let me get back to you on that, Zach, because I don't remember. You looking to get some meat, dog? I got to get some meat. I got chicken thighs thawing upstairs. I'm doing chicken thighs tonight. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite things. We're going to put it on the Weber. Also, since we got some time here, I don't know if you guys are into the cooking, smoking, grilling thing. Really on the fence about getting me a Weber Smoky Mountain. I go back and forth between it's not necessary, just stop being a noob and smoke on your Weber, and this is the natural evolution. You need to do it, and it's not that expensive. Man up. I don't know. I'm really torn on that. Boxes were a good deal if I remember correctly. Yeah. And it's all like grass fed and like it's pretty high quality meat. It's usually pretty expensive stuff. I don't necessarily I don't even know where I would go. Probably have to go to Facebook just to check it out, but I will get back to you on that, Zach. I got to figure out where to find you. What is your, shoot me a message on Twitter or something so I have a way to find you. Come on, boys, let's go. 1,556 days between April 23rd, 2020 and July 27, 2024 from first round pick to NFL's highest paid player. The highest paid player, listen, I get it. Like, it's a cool thing to say. I mean, really? Is he the highest paid player? Not really. I mean, he was tied in terms of average annual salary, but then if you look at the guarantees and whatnot, it's definitely not the highest by pretty much any metric. I mean, the signing bonus is the highest. That's about it. But I don't know. I don't want to rain on the parade or anything. It's just like, I feel like we can hype it up without just like lying about everything. Brian Branch missed yesterday's practice to attend a funeral of his former teammate. He went to Kyrie Jackson's funeral. A lot of Vikings players and coaches actually went to Kyrie Jackson's funeral. The defensive coordinator went there. Mike Pettin took over practices. So yeah, a lot of the players went to Jackson's funeral. Sucky situation over there. Janelle says, I'm hoping the offensive line looks better in pads. They need to step up. Don't want to get J-Love injured. That's the biggest concern right now. And I think if the Packers start seeing that, they're going to have to start making some decisions. I understand Zach Tom is not full go, so that's going to be part of the issue. It's actually probably our biggest issue because it's been the right tackle primarily. I mean, Dillard was getting just eviscerated by Rashawn, and then they switched out to Telford, and then Telford started getting beat. I think he got beat like back-to-back by Rashawn. Rashawn's just on a freaking tear right now, but we need to get Zach Tom in there to at least make it somewhat fair. I mean, you borderline. I saw a video yesterday of Matt LaFleur, not a video, I think it was a still shot, but Matt LaFleur was sitting there talking to Preston, Rashawn, and a few other guys, and it's like, how much you want to bet? He's sitting over there going, guys, you got to chill, man. We can't run our offense if you guys are getting sacks every play. Like, just take a little bit off, will you? Offensive line is the only real weak point on the roster. I would say so. And again, I think the right tackle spot is the biggest one. And I think once Zach Tom comes back, that'll get fixed. I haven't really heard anything necessarily about, it obviously happened a couple times. I know there was one sack by, let's see, I think Wyatt had one or two, and Kenny Clark had one or two. So they had to have beaten somebody. But I haven't heard a bunch about like Sean Ryan's getting the crap beat out of him or Morgan's getting beat up real bad. So it really does seem like it's that right tackle spot. That's the biggest one. And again, these are not actually our starters. It's kind of the lull period here as the reporters have nothing to report because the players aren't out, but we'll get rocking pretty soon here. Rashawn must have been listening to the Bane Gary song. Bro, should we just bring up the Bane Gary song real quick? I got to find that. Let's do some Bane Gary. I got, I think I still have the video on here for the Jordan Love one. We could rock that anytime we want. Play that for a second.
I have never sold my stock on a football team in an OTA faster than I'm selling Green Bay's now. So I went and looked at the Packers' schedule, and let me tell you, I came up with 6 wins.
And the Falcons are trying to make a trade for Jordan Love? Did the New Orleans Saints want Jordan?
I don't have to do the whole thing, but I got that ready to rock and roll. I'll have to upload the Rashawn Gary one and the rest of them so we can play them as they come up. But I'll find it on the YouTubes. What do we got going on here, folks? Nothing? Here we go. This is a Jets, big Jets guy. Jets and Giants, actually. I think he covers both. All right, where is the... It was in the videos. Let's search for Gary. There it is, Rashawn Bain Gary. Actually, you probably can't even hear this. I gotta switch the settings a little bit. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll take a second to appreciate Rashawn Gary. Let me know if you cannot hear it.
Now the Saints facing a third down and 9. Second quarter underway. It's Rashawn Gary again.
I'm tired of crying on that.
Can't hear it. All right. I don't know what happened. That's fine. It's a good video. You should check it out. Can you hear me at least, Janelle? Thanks for telling me. Glad somebody said something. I don't know why. That should have worked. Whatever. I don't know. This thing's acting stupid. Turn that off so I'm not echoing. All right. What do we got? Any updates? Not a ton. Not a ton. Can hear me now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't getting the computer audio, I guess. It's supposed to when I make that switch, but we'll just assume that doesn't work. But again, check that out. It's on YouTube. It's on whatever. It's a dope song. Back in team. Did it do? It is 10:37, folks. This is what happens when Andy Herman is at a frickin' event. There's nothing going on. Be telling us like the length of the grass and stuff. Oh yes, I know. We saw the Caleb Williams throw. Everybody saw the freaking Caleb Williams throw. Content is literally amazing. Love listening to your content. Thanks for always having high quality path. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Check out Rev Trev, by the way. He's another Packers content creator. Spent some time with him. Quite a bit of time. We did a podcast together. I forgot the name. It was a Bears guy. But that was kind of how we got introduced to each other. I think primarily we represented the Packers on like this NFC North roundtable, whatever. And then I've been on his podcast and whatnot. So make sure you check out Rev Trev. Social medias. He's got a YouTube channel as well as his X profile. There we go. Packers quarterback has officially signed. Dude, Schefter, shut up. Is that why we're late today? We got to wait for him to sign his piece of paper. I don't care, dude. He better be signing it with his pads on so he can run out there and get going. I hate this stuff. Like, I get it, but it's like, it's official. Bro, it was official yesterday. Shut up. Like, what's going to happen? He's going to back out? It was done. It's done. It's over. It's done. All right. While we're waiting, why don't we get some predictions down? Give me a prediction. Could be anything. How many sacks for Rashawn? How many touchdowns for Jordan? Does the offense win the day? Does the defense win the day? How about lineups? New injuries. What's the offensive line lineup? The defensive line. Who's the safety of the day? Are we back to Bullard? Does Williams get another shot? Does AJJ get number 2 spot? I'm guessing. Well, I'll give my thought. What else do we got? Field goals, kickers. How they doing today? I don't know who's kicking exactly, but I think Anders and what's his name, the other veteran, are like 11 of 12 right now in camp. I think those are the only two that actually matter right now. But if Anders kicks, what's he going to be? First drive, Love is 6 of 6 and 6 to Watson, says Matthew Ian. I love that, obviously. Getting anything here? Clyde Edwards-Helaire, nobody gives a crap. Josh Jacobs receiving touchdown by the Caldwell corner. That would be dope. They've been using him a lot as a receiver. He's been having a real good camp, just looking fantastic out there. I think A.J. Dillon has too, if I could just remember everybody's name. That'd be wonderful. The running backs have been looking real good. Aside from the part where you've got, what's his name? Who's a third round, fourth round linebacker that we got? Tice, I don't even remember his name, but he's been blowing everything up in the backfield. That guy's been out of control recently. Elevated Shine says, those wide receivers are going to absolutely get hyped after what they've been dealing with. Oh, they got to be looking for blood, dude. You know how many push-ups they've done? Yes, there it is. Thank you, Tyrone Hopper. Tyrone Hopper is just out of nowhere. You just got, he's in the backfield again, lighting people up. Just straight downhill. I freaking love it. But otherwise, the running backs seem to have been doing a great job. All right, let's go through a couple of my thoughts. So obviously we've got QB1 is Jordan. I am curious. I don't think they're going to have Pratt number 2. I would say it'd be interesting to see if they kind of switch it up, but to have Clifford go from 1 to 3 is going to generate too much drama. So maybe they'll have Clifford as 2, and then they'll kind of start switching them back and forth. United Bates says Wicks will make his name more known nationally this year. That would be fantastic. The offensive line, we're going to have Walker, and then assuming Myers is back, he'll be back at center, which would put Elton back at left guard. The right tackle spot, I don't know. Be Sean Ryan at right guard. I don't think they put Dillard back out there. I mean, they're going to put their best right tackle out with Jordan. I just don't know who that is anymore. That's sad. I really don't know who that even is. Let's do this real quick. Who hasn't gotten a shot here? Kadeem Telford might be the best option, and I just don't know. Haven't heard anything about Luke Tenuta. Caleb just recently came back, I think yesterday. Maybe they give him a crack at it, but I don't know if they want to do that. His first time back is protecting Jordan. It's either Dillard or Telford, and Dillard has been so bad. I think it has to be Kadeem Telford at right tackle. Be my guess. Connor Hughes not at it today. So they're obviously getting a delayed start today with Jordan kind of signing his contract. Caldwell corner, over under 2 weeks before Dillard is off the team. Oh yeah, I mean, I think the only reason he's on the team is because we're just at such a lack of anything. I mean, we have bodies technically, but I don't know. I think we're struggling, but Dillard is just awful. It's shocking how bad he is for a first-round pick. And he keeps getting jobs because he's so immensely talented. I mean, gifted athletically, but it is just, he's so bad. Starting offense, as far as the wide receivers, the tight end is going to be Musgrave. It's going to be Watson and Wicks and Reed, I guess. We've seen different combinations of like Wicks, Romeo, Watson, Romeo, Reed. I'll go Dentavian, Christian, Jaden. Defense, I think we're going to have Slayton back. So it'll be Kenny, Slayton, Rashawn, Preston. Usually they start off with Quay and McDuffie, and then Cooper kind of comes in later, so probably Quay and McDuffie. It'll be Stokes, Jair, and Keyshawn, and I do think it'll be Bullard and McKinney to start off. I think they're going strong on defense, and I think Bullard right now is that top guy, so I think he'll be the first one out. That's kind of my guess as we go through this. The wide receivers might be the toughest to project. Also, it could be Wyatt next to Kenny. But if I'm looking to protect my quarterback a little bit, I don't need 2 headhunters out there. Put Slayton, who's a run defender. I don't need 2 guys out there trying to kill my quarterback. In fact, let's put Enigbare and Keyshawn Banks off the edge with the ones. We're going to mix it up with the ones here today, folks. Nate Davis is sitting out one-on-one pass rush drills. This is a Bears guy, Brad Biggs. After trainer looked at him during individual drills, Ryan Bates shifted to right guard, and Coleman moved into center. He'll probably be all right. Still nothing doing out there, folks. Still nothing doing. That's all right. I got all day. I got nothing to do except when I run out of coffee. I'm going to need somebody to get me some more coffee. That's all. I need an assistant. I think that's why I got kids, though. That's what kids are. They're just like mini assistants that whine about everything. But they have to do it because you're a dad, and you just tell them whatever to do, and then they have to do it. Space Main says, I'm here. What's going on, Space Main? They started? Oh, you're there at training camp. Bro, start Jordan's... Bro, send us some pictures. Send me some stuff, and I'll throw it up on the thing, since everybody else is slacking. Give us some updates live in the chat. Let me see if you're in my... Nothing yet. Yeah, let me know what's going on over there, dude. Appreciate having somebody in there. And if you want, I mean, you can either send it to me or let me send you a link so you can actually jump on the stream if you want. You don't have to, but it'll be an option for you to do so. Actually, I don't want to throw it just in the general chat. So if you want, send me a message on social media, on Twitter or whatever, Pack_Daddy. You can send pictures there, and we'll put it up on the stream. And then I can also send you a link, and you can jump on the stream and just kind of give us either some live shots, or if you don't want to risk getting kicked out, then you can just kind of talk to us about what's going on or whatever. Or you don't have to do that at all. But we're getting nothing on social media right now, and since we got somebody on the ground floor, here they are. It'd be good to hear from you. Hello, what do you need? Wife break. Yes, I did. Did you have chickenpox? Oh. We think our daughter has chickenpox, so we're in a little family dilemma. Okay. Jordan's on the field. What up, no? It's a Michigan thing. Swimmer's itch. That could be. Yeah, got the old swimmer's itch. James, in college, my roommates, because that was, around 8 Mile or whatever, when we were in college. That was the only thing we'd say to each other all day long. What up, no? What up, no? And nobody understands except people from Michigan, so I'm glad you threw that up there. I think so. I think it's a Detroit thing. I don't really know. But it was an us thing, too. I didn't even know it was just a Michigan thing until later in life when nobody knew what the heck I was talking about. What up, no? What? Doesn't everybody say that?
Doesn't anybody know what bubbler means?
Do they know what bubbler means? If they live in Wisconsin or Massachusetts, I think they'll know what it means. Do people in Michigan know what a bubbler is? Nothing from our boy yet, from on the inside.
Somebody's there?
Yeah.
Who?
Space Main. Space Main is his name, obviously. It's his given name.
Oh, wow.
It's his assigned name. Yeah. Assigned at birth. Hordan Love touchdown to boat. How do we have touchdowns already? They didn't even start drills yet. They're just walking out of the tunnel. 25 go route. Dang. I'm guessing that's just like individual stuff. They're not doing team stuff yet, but still. How old was I what? When I had chicken pox? I think it was when I was living with my grandparents. Either that or I was visiting. So it would have been 2nd grade, 7. So Riley's age, yeah. You were 3? That sucks. I just remember taking an oatmeal bath.
I know.
You gonna give her an oatmeal bath?
Yeah.
Sweet. Don't use all my oatmeal.
I need to buy you more. Oh, it's all going in.
The one started with team drills. What? 11 on 11? Bro, the people on social media need to get their crap together here. All right, so we got... Give me some deets on that, Space Main. I don't know what Hordan Love touchdown to DeBose means. 25-yard go route. 25-yard go route. Do you know who was in coverage on that? Not that it's super mad. I mean, DeBose... Dude, DeBose has done nothing. That's why I love Jordan, dude. I love Jordan. DeBose has done nothing. He got yelled at yesterday by the coach for just not knowing what he's doing, and Jordan's like, I got you, dog. I got you. I'll squeeze one in there, make you look like a superstar. DeBose, right out of the gate. What is DeBose doing with the ones? Can anyone explain that to me? Dude, apparently when Herman is not out there, everybody just stops giving a crap. Everyone's just trying to keep up with Andy Herman. Now he's not there. They're like, oh, we could take the day off. Jordan Love is practicing. Real NFL officials here, too. Are you just screwing with me, Space Main? You're just lying? That's what I'm saying. Why is DeBose with the ones? Double team, but wasn't tight coverage. Still great turnaround catch. Bro, I feel like I'm being trolled by Space Main. We got real NFL officials here. DeBose with the ones. Bill Huber does not know that as of a minute ago. He didn't know that there was a touchdown pass to DeBose. We'll see. Here's Caden showing a little bit of the action. Hold on, let me see what I'm looking at here. Just trying to see if it looks like they're lined up. It kind of looks like they're lined up against you. Like, there's a corner kind of like, let's go. And they're kind of breaking the huddle. I'm just saying, man. Definitely not trolling. Just listen, here's what I need you to do, Space Main. I need you to find the reporters and start screaming at them. Do your job, stupid. Okay? Find Huber and the rest of the boys and say, why don't you tweet what's happening, you frickin' losers? Sorry, Huber, you're a nice guy. I'm just saying. If touchdowns are happening... And 60 seconds ago, you tweet out, Jordan Love is practicing, and we have real officials. You're not doing anything. Jeez, Roma Dunze on a deep pass. Dunze's been, doing some stuff, man. Actually, no, it wasn't a Dunze. It was Neighbors is who I'm thinking of, not a Dunze. Neighbors has been tearing stuff up. Security probably wouldn't let. That's a fair point. If you happen to be close enough and you catch their attention, just maybe mention do your job. But that's all right. We got you, Space Main. We got you. We got you in the house. You can update us on stuff. I'm just shocked that touchdown passes are happening from Jordan Love, and we're getting nothing. Here's Aaron Nagler. Oh, that's really loud. It's really freaking loud for me. Here we go. It's got to be wild being the dude sitting on that chair. Whose son is that? What is his role in this, by the way? Hey, kid, just sit there. Add like an extra insignificant amount of extra weight. I'd hope the Packers at least share a few plays from today. Yeah, I know, right? Rodgers exploits busted coverage, hits Wilson for 40 yards down the sideline, wide open, easy pitch and catch. QB1 is here for the Packers. First practice in pads. There they go. I don't see any defenders lined up, but they're probably just running those quarterback, what do you call it, the footwork stuff, all that kind of jazz. Yeah, this is footwork stuff. Open Ruckert, but he drops it. Rodgers then finds Garrett again for a bomb down the sideline. Busted coverage. Yeah, we know. We know. What do we got going on here? Have I had chickenpox? Yes, we covered that. Clayton. I would pump up Clayton. He's doing a stream right now too, I believe, but then you would all leave me, so don't do that. I don't know what Blaine's talking about. Blaine, if you want to talk to me, you come in my stream and you talk to me, all right? You texting me. All right. What's going on, Space Main? Anything interesting? Bro, why is that video so loud? It's crazy. What we got here? Browns David Njoku with another catch from Watson. It's the most irrelevant thing in the world. As though Watson is actually going to play for a whole season and be good at football. Wait, was that a crap pass? Why did he do a somersault? Yeah. He just kind of fell because he sucks. Camp notes from this Saturday. Again, with the Vikings guys, dude. It's like, just put information on social media. Why has everything got to be, come check out my thing? Indy drills are starting. Pretty much individual drills now. I think the 11 on 11 was a tiny warm-up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, we usually get a little bit more than that. I mean, it's 11 o'clock, so it was a significantly later start than was expected. Special teams and quarterback footwork, and then, usually you get more of the, you see the linebackers hitting the pads, you see the running backs hitting the pads, you see the cornerbacks. You're getting updates about, like, Jeff Halfley's working individually. He's over here, and here's a picture of this guy over here. Today, big day, Jordan Love's in pads, and everybody's just got their feet up like, I ain't doing nothing, dog. I ain't doing nothing. Clayton, like they are running a double Bronco dime ABC triple. All right, guys, so what that... Yeah, he's got a different style than me, that's for sure. I ain't breaking down jack squat, son. I ain't breaking down nothing. In the off chance Rodgers beats Love in the Super Bowl, are we happy or sad? I'm freaking miserable. I'm miserable. I'm happy we got to the Super Bowl, but I am miserable about that. Especially when you get all the Rodgers stands like, oh, I guess we should have kept them. I guess we should have kept them. Lions are tearing up training camp like it's Super Bowl season. Looking forward to competing for a division title with the Packers' new era Lions. Yeah, James, dude, let me know what the Lions are doing, because like I said, your media kind of sucks, man. I've got like Tim 20min or whatever his name is. He'll throw out like one article a day, like here's what happened in camp. It's not like Packers and Bears where they're just like every 5 minutes like, oh, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to training camp or what, but I try to keep tabs on the NFL broadly and especially the NFC North, and the Lions are the hardest to keep up with because there's just nobody says anything. I got all the Lions guys on here, and they just don't say anything. I know they're probably pretty strict in training camp, but still, I mean, just I'm not asking for videos. Just tell me what the heck happened. Coffee. It's good. Professor Cakes, yeah, that would be terrible. I would love to just humiliate the Jets in the Super Bowl. I mean, I'd love it as a bitter Packer fan. I'd love it if the Jets not even sniff the Super Bowl, to be honest. But, yeah, losing would be sad. I would not be a fan of that situation. All right. Josh Myers remains away for a personal matter. All right, so Myers is still out, which means Elton's probably going to be center again. So that makes it even worse for Jordan today. The way they had it yesterday was Sean Ryan, left guard, Jordan Morgan, right guard, and then Telford at tackle. Again, hope Josh Myers is doing okay. We don't know the situation there. Sean Ryan is actually getting work at center. I don't know if they'll keep it that way. I'm guessing Elton Jenkins will go. I can't imagine. Again, with Jordan under center, that they practice with Sean Ryan there. Another interception. Wait, what do you mean another? We got to get more details on this, Zach. Zach, what's going on, dude? Adrian Colbert picks off Caleb Williams in 7-on-7. Looks like Williams forced the throw into coverage. That's another interception. This is why you keep up with Bears stuff, dude. That's why you do it. It makes me happy. Makes me happy. Because that's the whole thing with Caleb. Like, he's a super talented guy, and you see all those crazy this, that, and the other. The problem is, he also does stupid stuff. Oh, man. And you know what's going to happen? After practice is over, Bears fans are going to tell you that Caleb has looked great in camp. He's looked great. It's the same crap that happens every time. It happened last year with Justin. I'd be keeping an eye on it and be like, oh, he threw 3 picks today. And then you listen, it's like, oh, dude, he's been real good in camp. Like, look at this one highlight pick. It's like, you think I haven't been watching? I know exactly what happened, and you're full of crap. Bo Melton taking kick return drills behind Nixon. That's interesting. I don't know if Bo was... I don't remember if Bo was doing it before. Save some picks for the regular season, Caleb. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Don't get that all out of your system, bro. You need some of that action, you know what I mean? Jordan Love back under center. Here we go. Super Bowl right there. You see that? That just screams Super Bowl. Yeah. Nah. Oof. Look at that slow motion action. That's a double touchdown. Back-to-back interceptions for Bears quarterback Caleb Williams. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. The people need to know. The people need to know. I have 2 wishes for the season. Packers win the Super Bowl. Second is Justin Fields finally shows in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's the other funny thing. And I think it's all nonsense or whatever. But yesterday, I was getting some of these updates here. And Justin Fields was tearing it up. Like, he was looking real good. And you started to hear Steelers fans essentially are saying at some point Fields will take over. Like, he's the better quarterback. He's going to win the job. Probably not starting week 1, but he is going to take over. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen. And if it does happen, I don't know that it's going to go very well because I still don't think he's a very good quarterback. But I agree. As much as it would, like, confuse my system because I've been going at the guy for so long, I forget that I'm kind of rooting for him now. I keep trying to tear him down. It's just instinct at this point. I'm with you, dude. I hope he's fantastic and just everything clicks. Obviously, I hope he has a better year than Caleb. That would just be the funniest freaking thing in the world. Oh, what are you watching? What am I watching? Oh, son of a bee. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry. Jeez. All right, so here's... I'm not even paying attention to my my thing over here. Yeah, I was just joking. This is fake nonsense. There's nothing interesting here. I was just kidding. I'm sorry about that. I was like, what do you mean? What am I watching? I'm watching what you're watching. Here's Jair. Back-to-back interceptions. This is what I was alluding to before. Sorry, none of this has made sense. Here's video from Caden, I mean. We always get one guy every camp that tries to hype people up. That looks like, is that Ogabasi? Who is that? O-line coach Eddie Gordon? All right, fair enough. Just did the claw in honor of Williams. Throwing up the claw. Reed and Love have a handshake. Reed breakout year. Heck yeah, dude. Fields was sacked more than Goff last year. Bears O-line is terrible. I think that was kind of an excuse. I think Justin brought a lot of that on himself because he held onto the ball way too long. But, yeah, the offense, I mean, obviously I hope that that's the truth because they still have the same offensive line. But, I mean, you look at the numbers when like Andy Dalton played, he had nowhere near the sack numbers because he got rid of the football like a competent human being. Mention the Caleb picks, and Bears fans will just say he's living rent. Oh, that's, dude. I'm so tempted right now to just post that and just see how long it takes before somebody says rent free. That's 100% what everyone's going to say. Oh, that's right, Hard Knocks. I wonder if that's going to be in because I was thinking about that yesterday because he had that really big, Caleb Williams, Pat Mahomes type of throw. Rolling kind of off-platform dime into the end zone. And I'm like, man, that's going to be on Hard Knocks. Everybody's going to be freaking out. I wonder if this is going to be, if they're going to downplay this or if this is going to be one of those, like, somber music, like things are not going well in Chicago. 7-on-7 just wrapped. Caleb Williams threw back-to-back interceptions before connecting with Gerald Everett on a throw over the middle in traffic. So tempting. I've been arguing with Bears fans all day. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. I just don't feel like getting into that kind of... Alan Lazard with another touchdown to end practice. 3rd and 4 days. What did I tell you? Like, I'd be so confused if I'm a Jets fan. Like, on one hand, it's like, yeah, we got Rodgers back. We're scoring touchdowns. On the other hand, your defense is getting beat by Alan Lazard, bro. I'm just saying, 2 years ago, top 3 defense. Last year, what was their defense? Like 12th? This year, you're getting beat by Alan Lazard? I'm just saying. There it is. Jordan Love with a handshake, an undrafted rookie running back. Jarvion Howard tells you pretty much everything you need to know about his leadership. Does it? I don't know. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I don't know if that's 100% the standard. That would be pretty tough. Like, you just lock eyes with a guy and then boom, you got the handshake. That'd be hard to do. Starting to sound familiar. Rodgers touchdown to Lazard. This time a laser from the 1 yard line. Rodgers flashes lightning quick release. Play fake, ball out in a nanosecond. I mean, again, I understand taking the positive angle, but there would be a part of me that would be concerned that my number 1 wide receiver is Alan Lazard. When I have a guy that 2 years ago was like a top 5, top 3 wide receiver, who again took a step back last year down to like a top 30 wide receiver, and now Lazard is my number 1 guy. Just saying, I would have questions. Eason missing throws. Do you think his release is imminent with Love back? I would more or less say so, yes. Matt LaFleur made some kind of a comment that everyone kind of blew up to mean that he's got a legit shot and everything else, but I mean, why do we need 4? We're not getting rid of Clifford, as rough as he looked. He's a developmental guy. We're not getting rid of Pratt. Jordan Love's QB1. How desperately do we need QB4 out there taking snaps away from Pratt and Clifford and looking like garbage? I'm guessing we don't need a lot of that. Why they say $75 million signing bonus? Is that on top of the 200? No, it's just a part. I mean, all that really means is of the contract, $75 million gets paid as a physical check to Jordan. I don't think it has to be on that day. He maybe hasn't received it yet. It has to be within a window of time. But the $75 million signing bonus is just of this check. And obviously it's guaranteed money because I'm handing it to you right now. So it's a part of the guarantees. So $220 million total, $155 guaranteed. Of that $155, 50%, $75 million is paid to you upfront in full, is essentially what that means. Come on now. Next time you see him, tell him I have a gunner question for him soon. Okay. Talk with Packers tight end Tyler Davis yesterday about his rehab and recovery from torn ACL. Story coming. Great. Happy about a story. All right, Dan. Really didn't realize how much Andy Herman made a difference on this stuff. I'm glad we got Space Main in the comments, dude. You would have thought Jordan coming back would have been a big deal, but I guess not. Cheddarhead says, I'm going to 3 games. What 3 games are you going to? And are you buying tickets from Ticket King? That's the question we all need to know. Lowest ticket prices, Wisconsin-based, located in Green Bay and Milwaukee. What games are you going to? Let me guess. Let's guess what games Cheddarhead's going to. You're going to a Bears game. You're going to a Bears game. You're going to go to... busiest day at training camp I've seen so far fan-wise. That's cool. I'm glad you're there. Glad you're here with us. Glad you're hanging out. What are they doing right now, Spaceman? Give me even if it's a stupid update, give me an update, because right now I got nothing. Give me freaking handshake updates. I don't care. Lazard. Yeah, we know about Lazard. Here we go. Rams, Seattle, then Thanksgiving versus Miami. Oh, you live in LA. Oh, sweet. Okay, so you're going to the West Coast games and then the Miami. That's dope, man. Quarterback, wide receiver drills. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Keeping us updated on what's going on, and O-line drills. I want to be doing that sometime. That's one of the things I want to do is first step is for this podcast to do significantly better. so that I have the finances to say, I'm going to go hit up all the away games. I'm going to go to Miami. I'm going to go to Seattle. I'm going to go to LA. Go check out these games. That's the long-term goal of everything. Quarterback drills, I think, on the opposite part of the field. Going to the Titans game and Jaguars game. The Titans are another team kind of like the Colts where you never know. I mean, they are probably going to suck, but you got a quarterback going into year 2, something to keep an eye on. Everyone's kind of writing them off, but you never know. Jaguars just feel like they're just stuck in purgatory. They seem like a team that has a good, not great quarterback and a good, not great team, and just kind of an inept sort of organization. Again, I keep coming back. I know it's stupid, but that practice that they had, it's like, yikes. The Rams game is outrageously expensive. I would guess so. That wouldn't really surprise me. I'd like to go to see the stadium, and that's about, like, I've never been to California. It's kind of like a bucket list thing, but I've looked at like Google Maps around there. It's like, I don't want to be there. It doesn't look like a great place to be. It's one of those things where it's like, I got to fly in. Somebody's got to drive me to a hotel. I'm going to stay in that hotel. Somebody's going to drive me to the stadium. I'm going to go there. Like, I'm not walking around. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just not doing it. Flights to Green Bay with hotel and tickets for Thanksgiving is cheaper than the Rams game. I believe it. LA is a dump. Go to San Diego. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you look around the surrounding area, it just looks awful around there. It looks terrible. Like, I don't want to be there. It's like, oh, look at this beautiful, amazing stadium. It's like, yeah, that looks dope, but I don't want to leave it because when I go outside, it's a crap hole. So that's sort of the issue, I guess. I guess fly in, check out the beautiful stadium, watch the Packers, hop on a plane, and get the heck out of there. Maybe that's the plan. San Diego could be cool. I know I got a friend who went there for like military stuff or something. Talked about, the beaches and the surfing. Freezing cold ocean, which sucks. I'm used to like Gulf of Mexico, Florida type thing. So when it's like freezing cold ocean, like, I don't know about all that. Elevated Shine says, I want to go to the Packers versus Jags game. Could be a good game. All right, what do we got? Yeah. We got Jalen Hurts training camp stats day 3, 18-22, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, grade A. Where do you get an A from? You can't be touchdownless and get an A, bro. That's a B at best. Romeo Doubs, first up, leading Packers wide receiver and tight ends in pass catching drills. Better late than never. Okay, Herman's here. We actually get updates now. No offense to Space Main. He's doing a good job. There we go. Jordan Love to Romeo Doubs, like riding a bike. Pow! Let's go. Let's go, Romeo. Man, I'm getting excited for these team drills, man. It's just building, you know what I mean? It's just building. What's going to happen? Love to Doubs, refresh. Yeah. Just leave that on loop until we get some updates. Andy Herman blocked me on Twitter because I told some random person in the comments section to shut up. Yeah, I got, what's his name? The guy from ESPN blocked me. I just called him out for his bullcrap, and he got mad, and he made some speech about how people are mean to him or whatever. It's like, dude, you're a rude jagoff, man. I don't like that. I just don't. And I still see his tweets all the time because everybody retweets him, and I can still see when they retweet him, so it doesn't really do anything to block me. Andy blocked me for sneezing. Yeah, a lot of guys they don't really put up with anything, so if you in any way annoy them, they will block you. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not out there trying to argue with anybody or get on anybody's nerves. I just, what is his name? Rob Domofsky. Ever since he got snippy with Jimmy Graham and basically threatened him if he didn't answer his questions, I was done with Rob Domofsky. I was like, you're a piece of garbage. So you'll be taking the fine then, you freaking dork. Dude, he should have beat the crap out of him right there in the locker room. I'm just like, you're going to try to exert power over this monstrous human being. Like, dude, I'm going to just stuff him in a locker. Do you remember that? Did you guys hear the story about that? The Chicago Bears reporter who got stuffed into a locker by a football player, a Chicago Bears football player. Oh, it was like a big scandal and everything. It was, I was like, come on, dude, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's freaking funny. Who was it? It was former Chicago Bears player. I think he's an offensive lineman. And the reporter kept going at, I can't remember anybody's name, but there was a center that everybody hated, and he kept talking about him, and the guy got ticked off, and he just shoved him in a locker. Heath has had a few drops so far. Yeah, Heath is riding that that fine line, you know what I mean? Because you got Watson, Romeo, Jaden, Wicks, and Bo that are in front of him, right? So that's 5. So he's really just dancing on that line where Samori Toure obviously is there. Grant DeBose, I mean, I would assume Malik is ahead of him. So if they bring 6, he's probably okay if they bring 6. But that doesn't even include the new guys. You got Julian Hicks and Dimitri Stanley, and we got to see what these guys can do. It's a tough spot to be in, to be dropping passes. That's all I'm saying. All right, what do we got here? Jordan Love to Romeo. Make that bigger, son. Come on. Yeah. 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 What else we got? All right. To Christian. Fair enough. Is this the same thing again? I think so. Nope, that was different. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Just knocking off the cobwebs before we get into team. Mountain Dew update. Yeah, should I? The other thing that annoys me, I understand they're having fun, they can do whatever they want, but these inside jokes, it's not funny. Like, I don't want to see Domofsky's head anymore. It's not a funny joke. It's never been funny. The Mountain Dew updates are not funny. I don't know. Keep the inside jokes amongst yourself. It doesn't need to be on social media because none of us give a crap. 11 on 11 with first team. First play is a handoff left where Swift has an aggressive run through traffic. This is the Bears, obviously. Like his vibes so far. Bro, Bears fans and vibes. This is why your team sucks. You don't even know what makes a good team. You know how sick I am of hearing about vibes? Justin Fields had vibes. Ryan Poles had vibes. The entire basis for them loving their team is vibes. And now we got Swift, who's aggressive, and I like his vibes. Okay, so he's going to suck then. Second play is a quick throw right to Rashawn Johnson, who makes a nice catch, but is immediately met by the defense for a tackle. Third play, Caleb holds and can't find anyone, looks to roll out left, but is met by DeMarcus Walker for a sack. Fourth play is a false start. Fifth play isn't pretty. Caleb is flushed left, throws a zip across his body in the middle of the field intended for Keelan Allen. Tipped high, falls incomplete, but close interception. Wow. That's great. Bear down. Chicago Bears. Bear down, Chicago Bears. First team offense not as sharp yesterday as today. Too many stalled drives. Defense responds with a good day. Sorry, Jets. I guess Lazard isn't strong enough to overcome that defense. Yeah, we saw the back-to-back interceptions. Hilarious. Best play of first drive for the offense and team drills. Caleb on the run to his right puts a rope to Gerald Everett. See, and this is exactly what I was talking about. This is all you get for the Lions. This is it. Training camp day 4 observations. Here's my article. That's it. That's all you get for the Lions. And I'm going to click it. Because that's all I have to work with. But, yeah, it's so annoying, man. I used also like to like these so I know where I left off so when we get the updates. We got anything going on over there, Space Main? D'Amico Ryans, no concern for CJ Stroud limping. Oh, snap. What's going on there? Dude's limping. CJ Stroud gave... Dude, I'm going to stab you. Get out of here. Fine. I don't care. Take all the pennies you can. How do I do it? Pause. Frickin' idiot. just okay. He's limping. Got it. That's the story. He's limping. I'm not paying you for that. It's going to be on here anyways. Morons. People who have these, I mean, are you making money anymore? Who's paying you? You can find the information on social media in 2 seconds. Receivers are running routes, all quarterbacks taking throws. All right. Thank you, Space Main. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, man. Colts training camp, number 2 observations. Kwity Paye and Latu Latu look fast. That tells me nothing. Offensive line looks rusty mentally and physically. Ronnie Harrison Sr., don't care. Is the quarterback playing or what? He must not be, because no updates on the quarterback is kind of unacceptable if he is. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Oh, you got to love it. You got to love it. Now I just need Jordan to not throw back-to-back interceptions so I can continue enjoying that for the day. That's what has to happen. Oh, what do we got here? We'll be watching this and camp. Beautiful day for padded practice with our friends. So I should send Kay Quenby a link to this stream that we're doing so we can get updates. Unless that's you. Is that you who I'm talking to? I saw that on social media. Kay Quenby. Quenby_Rowan says they're going to be at the thing. No, whatever. I can't do 7 things at once. Just trying to get caught up on my own notifications here. Said the same thing. Blah blah blah. Let's see. I'll just send a comment. Jump on the stream. Let us know how it's going. Poor punctuation. Don't care. What do we got? Here we go. Tough crowd for Devontae Adams today at Packers training camp. Okay, that's interesting. Jordan Love in slow-mo. Got to have a good slow-mo pick. Yeah. Feels good. There it is. Right in the bucket. Right in the old bucket. Dig it. Can't get enough. Let's get it started, folks. I think they're ready. I think Jordan's ready. Let's line up. Here's another thought. I wonder if QB2 starts to look a lot better now that he's not against the number 1 defense. Might actually. And Pratt against the 3s, dude? Oh, my good Lord. Pratt against the 3s. More special teams and post of being set up for kicks. All right. That's why we're getting quiet right now. They're dragging out the field goal crap and everything else. Nothing super interesting going on. Fair enough. Doesn't matter, dude. It's the first day of padded practice. We got QB1 back in the house. Feeling good, man. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. What else we got going on here? Great video. Thank you very much. Yeah, whatever. Can't be fighting Bears fans while I'm doing the live stream. I mean, I could. One hand behind my back. I'm out of coffee. I would ask my family, but apparently I have a kid with chicken pox, so maybe that would be... I got other kids. Somebody else can give me coffee. Give me something to drink. Dang. Where's my Lions fan, buddy? Where'd he go? You still in the house, James? What happened at Lions camp here? Tim Twentyman. Tempers flared. I dig that. That's right. I wonder if we're going to have that now that the pads are on. Get some tempers going. Jake Bates, fan favorite. Rookie Terry and Arnold. That makes sense. Fans are going to love the rookies. Wide receiver catch of the day. All right, that's it. Super interesting. Well done. I'm going to be honest. I'm getting tired of looking at this slow-mo thing. Can anybody give me an update? Give me anything. Thank you. Here we go. Now we frickin' got it. Starters in team. Right, to get the man some milk. Love, Jacobs, Dobbs, Wicks. We're going 2 tight ends. So we got Musgrave and Sims with Kraft obviously out with his injury. So Dobbs and Wicks to start off. I was wrong on that. Walker, Ryan, Jenkins, Morgan, Telfort. That's kind of what I thought it would be with the center being out. And the defensive line, as I said, we got Slayton back because I don't want 2 pass rushers after my quarterback. Gary, Slayton, Clark Smith. We got 3 linebackers, which is interesting when we got 2 tight ends. McDuffie, Quay, and Wilson. Interesting. Stokes and Jair, and then Bullard is back at safety. Also got that one. Excited we get a football game next Thursday. Get some eyes on Williams. Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. On Love's first pass to practice, TJ Slayton probably would have had a sack, but Love's throw goes high and incomplete. Pressure was definitely a factor. Oh boy, defense getting started. And I just said we're going to get TJ Slayton in there so that we don't get extra pressure. And right out of the gate, he gets up in the quarterback's face. Offensive line's got to step up, dude. Pressure on Love leads to a holding call. Love tried to thread one to Reed, and Jair nearly picks it. Oh, that defense is still going, man. Ja Money with a beautiful pass breakup. Almost picked. Jair was hyped after that. Offense got to settle down, man. Got to settle down. Love sacked and nearly picked. It's over. It's over. The season's over. Damn it! Jaden Reed taking first-team reps of camp just in time to share the field with Jordan Love. 4th play, Alexander almost picks Love on a great read. I'm guessing that's all the same play. 4th play. I don't know what the first play was. What was the first play? I don't know. These things aren't in order, so sometimes it's hard to kind of parse out what all happened. Defense getting after it, man. Perfect 10 is in the house. Time for Love to dominate. They got to settle in a little bit. Defense is that's what I said too. Like the defense is, they got it figured out, man. They got it. They got the energy on their side. They got momentum on their side. Offense has got to settle in a little bit. This is Jordan Love's first couple of passes. You know what I mean? Got to kind of like ease into this bad boy. All right, what do we got? Vince Ogabasi is a damn vibe. Again with the vibes. Come on, Nagler. Don't be like that. Jordan Love's second pass probably should have been picked by Jair. Wyatt also probably would have had a sack. Great jump by Jair. So we got the interior guys all getting sacks. This freaking offensive line, man. Hey, Spaceman, if you happen to see, I'm sure it's hard to see from the vantage point, but who's getting beat on that offensive line on the interior? Is it everybody? Is like Sean Ryan? Who's getting whooped out there? Somebody's getting whooped. Getting whooped on. What else we got going on in the comments here? No, I'll just leave that because I want to get caught up on those. What do we got? See my name. We've ended with Vince Ogabasi is a damn vibe. I like Nagler. I just refuse to pretend that I'm 17, you know what I mean? It's hard to see, but on the rollout seems like a complete breakdown. Yeah, that makes sense. Here we go. All right. Holy Cook admin. All right. Didn't take Jordan Love long to target his slot receiver. Tosses an out route to Jaden Reed toward the right side. Jair blankets it and could have had an interception, but drops it going to the ground. Perfect coverage. That's the same play, but more details. Deshaun Watson throws to David Bell for a touchdown. Nobody gives a crap. Here we go. Another nice play from Isaiah McDuffie earlier in practice, and Eric Wilson had a stop behind the line on a run play. These plays come in so fast. It's like, what? Emmanuel Wilson just jogged into, oh no, we'll keep an eye on that. Emmanuel Wilson's looked good again this period, but again, being running back 4, it's going to be really hard to get a spot. If he's getting injured, that's going to be rough. Brenton Cox got matched up with a running back on a stunt and pushed him back into the quarterback for a pressure. This is another guy I'm keeping my eyes on. I know, over here at Packers Total Access, Jacob, big on Brenton Cox. I wasn't super into it, but as we look at the depth chart now, we've got our top three. We got Rashawn, Preston, and Lucas Van Ness. I don't know Kingsley Enagbare is going to be that dude. I think there's an opportunity for Brenton Cox, especially with this new 4-3 defense, to come in and be that guy. And I would borderline say he's the front runner, as stupid as that sounds. But, I mean, Kingsley seems like he's kind of tapered. We've kind of seen what he can do. I haven't heard a single word about Kingsley, I don't think, this entire training camp, and I've heard a lot of Brenton Cox updates. All right, what do we got here? Starting offensive line, we already saw this. Looks like it's all the same. Yep. Full breakdown of Jordan Love's contract. We'll see if he has any other extra details in there. Oh, we got to fight! Space Main says we got to fight! Oh, dang. Who's fighting? Who's fighting, Space Main? Who's doing it? Who won? Who threw the first punch? Is that why Emmanuel Wilson went into the Hudson Center? It was broken up quickly, though. All right. Emmanuel Wilson went into the Hudson Center with a broken nose. Oh, dang. Yeah, tempers flare. Let's go. That defense is going to be... You know stuff like that's going to happen when you got a defense that's just... They're at 11 all the time. You know what I mean? And the offense is going to start getting pissed. Like, bro, shut your mouth. Like, I'm freaking serious. Shut up. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Andre Dillard rotating in with the ones. That's great. Love's third throw was behind Watson, and Stokes in coverage had Watson open. Love 0 for 3 to start, working off a bit of rust. That's what I'm saying, man. It's going to take him a little time to get going, especially with an offensive line that sucks and a defense that's just at 11 and chirping and going nuts. Oh, it's Wicks and Nixon fight. I love it. I bet Wicks won that, didn't he? Wicks is a big boy. Wicks a big boy. Josh Myers dealing with personal matter. Yes, we know that. We have a scuffle. Nixon was very upset. Wicks involved too. Cooler heads prevail. K9 and Tay Wicks get into a big scuffle after the play. That was crazy, says Big B. Was it crazy? Was it crazy? Come on, Jordan. Shake it off, dude. Let's go. Come on, Matt LaFleur. Start dialing some stuff up here, man. You know how to deal with a rough offensive line. You can get this going. Wicks and Nixon started a mini brawl. First team period of first fatted practice. We got our first fight. Wicks and Keyshawn Nixon going after each other. Scrum ensues. The piss is hot. I can't handle that stuff. Just annoys me to no end. Like these little cute little catchy sayings. Bro, just stop. Just stop. It's not as bad as Carry the G, but I just it annoys me to no end. Do. Beep. All right, fight's over. Let's go, Jordan. Get back to the line. You're going to put out the twos now, aren't you? We're going to end it like that? We're going to end the first series like that? Don't do that to me. Give Jordan another shot. Javon Bullard and Edrin Cooper combined for a stop in the run game before the scuffle broke out. Nice play by the two rookies. Defense again. All defense, man. It's just all defense. Nowhere to go. By the way, this is exactly what you want from a defense. I've said before, if you see the best defenses out there, it feels like they're running 15, 16 players. There's never anywhere to go. You can't run and you can't pass. You know, generally it's like if you're coming downhill, we know how to beat that. But it's like all the wide receivers are blanketed. All the space is taken. Like, how do you do that? Love pick to Quay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see it. Caldwell Corner says Love threw a pick to Quay. I think that's what that means. Is it true, Space Main? Is it true? Yeah, Hassan Reddick's still not there. Until he's here, he's not. That's my biggest thing with the Jets is I struggle to believe in them because they're such a disaster. Here we go. Pressure on Love and some apparent miscommunication leads to a diving Quay interception on a touch pass. Quay Walker makes a diving interception of Love. Love under pressure tried to loft the ball to Musgrave, but he wasn't ready yet. Entire play was disjointed, and Quay made an awesome... So we got another 0-4 with a pick. So we can't make fun of the freaking Bears today. Damn it. Really wanted to make fun of them today. Walker pick was an athletic catch, diving catch. Jordan Love's participation has not changed things for the offense early on. This defense is absolutely suffocating them up front. See, and this is why I'm not mad about it. Like, yeah, it sucks. You want Jordan to come out and tear it up, and he may still. It can still happen, but again, the way I would phrase it is, if the defense was going to be that top 5, top 3 looking defense, what do you want to see in camp? What should it look like in camp? Like this. They're winning up front against the run. They're winning up front as far as pressure. They're beating the wide receivers. They're pressuring the quarterback. They're coming down with the football. They're not just being disruptive. They're actually getting takeaways. Every single camp, they're getting takeaways. It's unbelievable. I've never seen this many takeaways. Jordan Love tosses his first pick of camp. Looked like he was trying to hit a check down, but ended up throwing to nobody. So that's miscommunication, as I said. Quay Walker comes from nowhere to make a diving grab before the football hits the ground. Really athletic pick from Packers linebacker, and a good sign. Professor Cake says, I'm all here for the defense beating up on the offense. I mean, I agree. I mean, you want to see Jordan and the offense kind of start to figure it out a little bit, but I'm excited. I mean, this is what we wanted from the defense. We want you to be aggressive, but it can't just be aggressive for the sake of aggressive. You can't just be running downhill and sucking. Right? Like you can attack the quarterback, but you're not actually getting to him. That's a problem. Right? You're playing press man, but then you lose the wide receiver. That's a problem. Like if you can't cover the guys and you're not getting to the quarterback, you're just going to get the crap beat out of you. But they're actually producing. It feels good. But again, I feel like we talk about the defense too much. That's true. Defense sucks, dude. The defense sucks. Loves needs to start practicing at Jerry World. Yeah, we should do that. If things start getting rough, you know what I mean? Just head on down there. Big team period for Mike or Baskerville. I don't even know who that is. That's Bears. Tempers flaring early. Mosby and Glover get tied up. Gary very upset with it afterwards and barking at LaFleur and the offense. An intense start to practice. I'm sure the offense is frustrated they can't get anything going. Dude, Rashawn is always talking, dude. The defense is winning, and Gary's getting in Matt LaFleur's face. Crazy. Tempers are hot on third string too. Aaron Mosby just threw a punch at, I believe, Travis Glover. That's a big boy. Mosby's that's pretty wild. You throwing bows at Travis Glover, man. John B says, my thoughts are the offense has shown the ability to be great. A great defense in camp will just make them better and more tuned. Maybe a little bit of cope. The defense is the most unknown right now. That is a good point too. You want to get your offense up to speed. You play against a defense like this. Then you go up and see week 1 against this team or week 2 against that team or whatever. It's like a relief. Like, oh, geez, this is so much easier. Everybody's open. There's no pressure every 5 seconds. Carl Brooks with a would-be sack. Eason fired anyway and completes to Hicks. Oh, good for him. But Carl Brooks getting pressures. The payday honeymoon is over. Emmanuel Wilson back out on the field. Love to see it. He seems fine. Good. Emmanuel Wilson, man, that guy's a good running back. There's just no two ways about it. Good running back. All right, well, here we go. It makes you feel a lot better about the defense, too. I mean, I understand the offense is coming out cold. They're already under the gun. The offensive line is struggling. The wide receivers are frustrated. Jordan's not had any practice yet. But it certainly makes it feel more real. I mean, we've never seen Jordan struggle this much ever. We've never seen this many picks, incompletions, pressures. Absolutely crazy. We have offensive drills taking place from our own 1. All right, fair enough. Couple skirmishes already. Intensity is cranking up, says Huber. Matt LaFleur said rookie Jordan Morgan would get a first look at left tackle, but at this point early in camp, it's clear he's being looked at as a guard first. getting starter reps at right guard with Elton Jenkins filling in at center for Josh Myers. Morgan has been guard all camp. Well, a lot of that has to do with Josh Myers being missing. And also with the first day back of Jordan Love, you're not going to start getting creative with it. I would give that some time. UW Green Bay coach Doug Gottlieb is at Packers practice today. Ryan Bates has been... Okay, that's another Bears thing. You heard that Nate Davis was... Let's see. Never mind from the 6. We got a fumbled snap. That's wonderful. Removed by Clifford, or recovered by Clifford. That whole Clifford thing has been a disaster. Not saying it's his fault, but if this is real, give Halfley a lifetime contract. Snap was by Monk. All right. So Monk to Clifford isn't the greatest combination in the world, I guess. I just got done saying watch Clifford do a lot better now that he's with the 2s, and this is what we get. We get a fumbled snap. Love finds a completion on his 5th throw on about an 8-yard pass to Jaden Reed. All right, now they're moving. Now you're in trouble, defense. Now you're in trouble. Love got that completion. Now we got the momentum. Boom, here we go. Just got to will it into existence, you know what I mean? We're moving now. 8 yards to Jaden Reed. And is that the one that are backed up to the 6, or is that the second team that you're talking about there? Spaceman. I don't know exactly where they're playing from, but hopefully that wasn't, 3rd and 10 and now they got a punt or something. I want Love to keep going. Come on now. Got your first completion. The rust is officially shaken. You don't need no offensive line, dude. Just figure it out. You'll be all right. Second team on one side, one's on another. Okay. Fair enough. Everybody over here is going to be covering the 1s, so Spaceman will keep us up to date primarily on what's going on with the 2s, I think. Nose is itching. Driving me nuts. Second team is backed up. Got it. Got it. By the way, Clayton's got more people listening than me, and that makes me sad. Can you guys all do me a real quick favor and just share this if you're on X? There's 203 people on there. If all of you could just share it real quick. I just need 280 so I can pass Clayton. That'd be great. All right, what do we got? Coach says FaceTime. Yeah, we saw that. 3-yard gain. Depth is hard. Okie doke. Vocal and animated Jair today. It's been a tsunami of false starts for the Bears offense again today. Whatever Matty Eberflus says about the operation, he cannot claim it's been clean. Sucks to suck, boys. Pratt taking second snaps. So let's go. Let's go, Pratt. That's how you climb the ladder. Yeah, it's funny because I was saying that too. I was like, I don't think they would want to demote Clifford to the 3rd team when Jordan comes back. But then you're backed up to the 6. You fumble a snap. Pratt takes over. Let's go, Pratt. It's your time to shine, baby. I don't see Pratt just drive down and score now. So I'm guessing what you're saying here is this was not an 8-yard pass. It was a 3-yard pass. But exactly. This is the answer. It's something. At least it's something. Don't care. Javon Bullard deflects a slant for Watson. Let's go, Bullard. Lots of false starts for the first team offense today. Defensive tackle Andrew Billings is the master of the move team. Anyways. Oh, he barks move and it results in someone jumping early. That's funny. Sucks to suck, like I said. Got Javon Bullard update. I haven't seen a lot from Javon Bullard in terms of actual updates of making plays and whatnot, but you're deflecting slant plays. That's pretty cool, too, because, slant's not a deep play, so Javon Bullard must be coming downhill to break that up. Just love to see it, man. Love to see it. It's also going to take Jordan and this offense a while to figure this out, because remember, this is the exact opposite of the defense they've been playing against for years. This is the anti-Joe Barry defense. Everything that worked against the Joe Barry defense is not going to work here. You got to be faster. You got to think quicker. Joe Barry's thing was like, you got time. You don't have all this pressure. There's a lot of open space out there. It's just a matter of manipulating that space. I think even Matt LaFleur's sitting there going, freaking, like I'm on page 15. I don't know what to do here. So this is going to take some time to figure out how to attack this style of defense. Interception by Eason. Pick was by Mosby. Interesting. Sucks to suck, Eason. Where's my boy Pratt? How many touchdowns does he have so far today? 5? Love throws high for Wicks, incomplete. Had him open and a check down short. Come on, Jordan. Shake it off, will you? Javon Bullard with teaching tape coverage in the slot on Christian Watson for a pass breakup. Awesome play by the rookie. I'm excited about Bullard, man. I really am. Stokes and Cooper combined for a quick stop of Dillon on the next play. Again, the running game doesn't exist, dude. They just come straight downhill. There's nowhere to go. I just want to watch the defense. Give me the first preseason game, dude. You know how we're doing this, by the way. Preseason games, we're doing a stream for sure. Love well wide of Wicks on a quick out. It's bread and butter throw for Love. You can tell he's probably pressing a bit, just working off some rust. He's 1 of 8, and some of these are wide open throws. I mean, again, you give Jordan Love some grace here. He's just got his contract. This is his first time playing, and it's in pads. Like, these guys have been practicing for several times now, and he's immediately got pads on. But on top of that, you're coming into a freaking buzzsaw. Your offensive line sucks. Words that I can't say on the stream. Just really sucks. Your wide receivers and tight ends are completely defeated, and you got a defense just screaming in your face, like literally. By the way, guys, what are we doing here? He's running away. Clayton's running away here. All right? Let's go. I didn't say share his stream. I said share my stream. Let's see. I'll be at the first preseason game. Let's go. We got the Caldwell corner going to be at the preseason game. Good. So make sure you're hanging out with us. We'll do a stream. We'll have Caldwell corner coming in live, so you'll be able to send. It's not like these things where you can't send in pics or videos or whatever. You can shoot us some stuff, and I'll actually I'll shoot you a link too if you want to jump on the stream for a little bit. Most people I figure probably are not comfortable with that, but since you're a streamer yourself, got your own channel, I'm guessing that won't be a thing. I'll be at the Ravens preseason game. Let's go. So we got our bases covered here, man. Yeah, we'll be doing the streams covering these things. I'll jump on if I get a chance for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect you on the whole time. Just if you want a commercial break or something, jump on. Front row C, the Packer special teams. Here we go. Throwing behind the scenes to get ready for camp, but he's a bit rusty. Had Dontavian Wicks open on a 3rd and 7, threw it over his head. Christian Watson on a slant, threw him behind him. It's kind of the thing that makes you sad, too, where it's like, Javon Bullard made a great play. He's like, yeah, well, he threw it behind him. Had Wicks open, threw it wide. So, yeah, I mean, I did say this. I said that, you know, it's very possible that it's going to take some time. I didn't expect it to be this rusty, but I figured it would take, I figured they'd get it going. Maybe not. Figure it out. So it sounds like we got some kicking coming up. Predictions for kicking. Aaron Mosby had a pick of Clifford with the 2s. We had that first. Thank you very much. DJ Reed said Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson are on a different zone. What we're asked to do, they're making it hard. Yeah, Garrett Wilson needs to catch a pass first before another Clifford pick. Bro, isn't he on the third team now? He's throwing picks with the 1s. Then he goes to the 2s, fumbles the ball. He gets kicked to the 3s, and he's still throwing picks. Clifford, I'm trying to be cool about this. Like I said, last year I was kind of excited about him. He's a gunslinger and all that. He's a fun guy to watch, but bro, you're killing me here. Is it too late to make Hafley the head coach? I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, Matt LaFleur. That's another battle that's going on. Is Jeff Hafley and Matt LaFleur, and Hafley's just running circles around Matt LaFleur right now. It's got to be a little bit of a gut check because I mean, Matt's been he's obviously done a great job for a long time, but this guy's just coming in on another level, and it's got to feel good if you're Hafley, just letting the people know. Wonder if Caleb is playing in the Hall of Fame game. If so, that's in like 5 days. Yeah, exactly. So I'm hoping. What do we got for, let me just see. I'll put it up on a different window so we can leave this up. McKinney showed blitz, drops back into coverage over the middle at the snap, takes away the throwing lane, and forces Love to go into the... Yeah, that's what and that's the whole thing, dude. It's these constant moving pieces. You don't know who's coming, who's staying, who's dropping, who's doing this. And it's like I said, part of it is rust, and part of it is Jordan just things are just flashing in front of your face. You don't know what the heck you're seeing. And this is the kind of defense too that's, you go up against an Aaron Rodgers or a Mahomes or a veteran quarterback. It might be a little tougher to kind of get in their head. But you start talking about like a Caleb Williams or something. This is going to be tough. Exciting to get Tucker Kraft back for sure. All right, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, the NFL preseason schedule. Want to see a pretty looking one. Show me a pretty one. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Don't care if that one sucks. All right, let's look at this one. So, Thursday, August 8th. That's not what I want. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll get it going. I was hoping to find like a calendar. What I wanted. Preseason week 1. Yeah, so 8-10. Chicago Bears in Buffalo. August 8th, Carolina, New England. I don't think there's a less interesting game than that, is there? I mean, you can see Drake May and what's his name over in Carolina, but that sucks. Houston and Pittsburgh, I'm sure Stroud isn't playing, so that's kind of who cares. But yeah, Saturday, August 10th. So, what is that, 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks from now. Bears, Bills. Is this last? No, this is 2024. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's 2 weeks. Grant DeBoe's punt returner. Got to find that boy a job somewheres. Hollywood Brown. Reddick situation until, yeah. Grant DeBoe's just did a fantastic job covering a punt. I know not the most exciting tweet, but he did a great job. I'm excited about it. Guys, Clayton is running away with it. Somebody's watching the stream over here, and they started getting their guys to share. Come on. Here, can I share it? Can I share my own stream here? How do I share this? It's part of the problem. I can't even share this stupid thing. Stupid. Stupid, man. It's stupid. Watson hurt. Oh, for crying out loud, dude. Don't do this to me. Dude, if it's a hamstring, I'm out. I'm out. Please tell me he's fine. Tell me everything's just fine. Nothing, not a big deal. Christian Watson talking to the trainer about his calf. He said he hit it. Must have been a cleat. Okay, that'll be fine. If he just got kicked in the leg, he'll be all right. Watson's walking around. Camp battles will only make the offense better, I agree. Yeah, Watson needs to be done for the day. Not risking it. Big B, again with the update, he must have overheard. Said he hit it. Hit his calf. Space Main says his helmet's back on. Good. Good. Man, I don't need those kind of updates. I mean, I do. I mean, keep them coming. I'm just saying, like, that's not what I was wanting to hear. Give me a freaking heart attack, dude. Jeez. Can't handle it. Can't handle it. I got such high hopes for Christian Watson, dude. I don't think you understand how much of this I'm putting on Watson to give us a great season. Okay, here's Tim 20man again doing what Lions people do. Nothing. Whelan been a bit more sporadic than usual today, but he just boomed a punt that hit the 3 and checked back to about the 8 and was down there. Awesome backspin and placement. Elevated Shine says, I need a 40-yard bomb for a touchdown on the next drive. Tell me about it, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Whatever, I'm done arguing with you. I'll just like the comment. That's how you know you're ending the argument. Somebody says something stupid, you just like it and move on. Probably the only way to a roster spot. See, and that was the thing that made me nervous when I heard about Grant DeBose. You know, people get excited about it, but I'm like, that might be the Packers just saying we're trying to find a way to make you useful to our team, which is not a great sign. What do I think they're going to pay Caleb? I think they're going to trade Caleb. That's what I think. Nothing yet. I don't even know what people are talking about. Arguing about the stupid contract. Not interested. How far into practice are we? Let's see. So it didn't start until about an hour ago. I think we're about an hour in. Yesterday's practice was an hour and a half. It feels disjointed. You know, usually you get updates and it's like, Jordan Love, here's the situation. First drive ended with this, and it's just kind of like passes. It's a clump of passes that happened. So I don't know, like, what was the first drive? What was the second drive? Are we doing red zone? You know, situational. Like, there's no kind of updates that are happening quite like that. So it's kind of weird. I feel like we're probably almost done, and I don't know anything that's really happened. So it's a lot more disjointed than it usually is. Jordan Love chatting with Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson while rest of squad does special teams reps. Just glad Watson's back out there. Probably about 30 minutes to 45 minutes left. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. We'll see. You know, pads on first time back. They might just go a little shorter. It would feel so incomplete if they just ended it right now. You know what I mean? Like they do the kicks and then they end it because, you know, again, usually you get like 2 to 3 series. You know, so you get Jordan and the ones trying to drive down the field, and it's either successful or it's not, and you get the stats. And then you get Jordan Love a second time, and you get successful or not, and you get the stats. And then you get red zone, sometimes, something like that, and you get that. And, you know, it's the ones do it, and then the twos do it, and then the threes do it. This is just like Jordan Love threw a pass, and then 10 minutes later, Jordan Love threw another 3 passes. Like, what? I don't understand how this is structured today. Matt said it'll be an hour and 45 minutes today. So, depending on when they actually say this started, I think it's supposed to start at 10:30, but they didn't start until closer to 11. So yeah, we got, I think, 30 to 45 minutes left is a fair assessment. It's understandable that Love is distracted. He's thinking about how many Ferraris can fit into his garage. Dude, listen, we all hope Jordan Love's above that, but I'm sorry, man. I'm not super focused. I just got a $75 million check. You know what I mean? Like I've got plans, and I'm thinking about those plans right now. You guys hear about Raiders Pat Mahomes Kermit the Frog video? No. Can we watch it? If the volume was working and somebody could send it to me, I would. But it sounds like I'm not able to share computer audio for some reason. Something's not working right. Love is distracted by his fiance texting him about how much she can spend on their wedding. Yeah, that's a good call too. Do you know how excited she must be? I mean, she's got to be living the dream right now. You hitched your wagon to a guy that it was a safe bet. It was a good one. It was a great call. Imagine being married to somebody who has that much money and you're just like, hey, so there's this offset smoker. It's like $5,000. Nobody needs a $5,000 offset smoker, but I'm just thinking, like, I can buy that, right? Like, that's fine, given our current finances. I can just, like, I'll take care of it, get it delivered. Probably going to cost a little bit. They're going to have to, drive it out here and stick it in the back. Maybe another $1,000, $6,000. You think it's probably fine, right? That's what I would be texting all day. Like, hey, I was thinking about getting like a sweet computer, like top of the line. Maybe another $5,000. What are your thoughts here? Any thoughts on that? James Turner once again goes 2 of 3. He's been 2 of 3 of every session. He's now 10 of 15 in camp. He literally is 2 of 3 of every single session, which doesn't sound bad until you add it all up and you end up 10 of 15. Then it's not great. Turner missed once from 47, but defense was offsides, missed the next one, and technically went 3 for 3. Yeah, whatever. What's Love's stats? That's kind of the whole thing. I don't know. Usually there's kind of somebody's keeping a running tab of these things. Maybe somebody at some point will start to tally them up. I don't know. I just, it's been kind of sporadic getting updates. It doesn't feel very structured, at least the way that people are reporting it. Usually it is, but this is not. It's just been kind of random updates coming here and there. Boss has a clip of the Love interception, instant pressure. Jordan Love could start paying Sunday ticket for all the winners. Yes. Be on Facebook Marketplace all day buying as many project cars as possible. Dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, I don't want to like get carried away with all this money you made and everything, but if you could just give me like a budget. Like a monthly budget, weekly budget, however you want to handle that. Just let me know what's acceptable, and I will work within those parameters. That would be great. And yes, I would just be buying crap all the time. Was last year's offense a fluke? They look horrible. I don't know, man. You never know. I think the offense is struggling with a terrible offensive line. I think Jordan Love is rusty as hell, and I think the defense is playing really aggressive football, and it's kind of throwing everybody off, and it's going to take them a little bit to figure out how to kind of combat that. You know what I mean? This is a new deal here. We could still get another $500 million. All right, give me something, man. All right, kickers are done. Whoop-de frickin' do. Moving on. Give me like a structured, the ones starting at their own 40. Give me a 2-minute drill, you know? No, I don't think it's a fluke. I mean, again, we'll find out, but what the offense was able to do with Jordan Love, Matt LaFleur, and an entirely butchered and beat up and destroyed offense, you know, your left tackle Bakhtiari's out, Christian Watson's out, Luke Musgrave's out, and then they still were able to become what they became. I don't think so. But we'll see. Who knows? Yeah, it's day 1 of full pad, and the full pads are not done yet. So, we'll see. Dude, what smells good? Somebody's making some food. Even under Joe Barry, I bet it's waffles. My wife bought a waffle maker. Pretty excited about it. Guys, even under Joe Barry, the defense looked better than the offense when the camp started. Yeah, I mean, and this is what I was kind of hoping didn't happen, but if you remember, the entire MO of last year was the first half the defense dominated, and then the second half Jordan Love started to kind of wake up a little bit. I'm hoping that doesn't happen this entire period, but it does make sense that it's going to take some time. Give this page a like. Yeah, dude, if you wouldn't mind. Like I said, if you're on Twitter, if you could give it a like and a share, if you're able to do that. If you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification. If you're on Facebook, anybody on Facebook? There's nobody on Facebook, but if there was, make sure you like, subscribe, etc. Would help me out. Planning on probably doing this again tomorrow. They got another practice. It's going to be Sunday. We'll be doing this for the preseason games. What do we got? Did I close that? Anyways, whenever the preseason games are, we'll be doing that. So come hang out. Gonna be a good time. Here we go. Now it looks like we got something interesting going on here. So we got that already. Number 2 offense starts team with a false start. Clifford completes to Heath for about 10 yards. A nice out route with King in coverage. I'm a big fan of this guy right here. Clifford completes again to Heath, but everything was foobar. Kalen King, my man, exited. That was the opposite word. Exited the field late. The defense left Heath wide open. The offense had illegal formation. All right, so we got something a little bit more. Would you frickin' stop? A little bit more structured. Stop it! Jumping all the time. Power stance. Bro, we can talk about a power stance when he completes a pass, all right? Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. Normal 11 and 11s are taking place. Clifford the starter. All right, there we go. Let's get rolling now. So Jordan Love went out, got an absolute shock to the system. Went to the sideline, talked to the receivers. Let's regroup. Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure this out. Got this. Just want to see one good drive, you know? That's all I'm asking for. I don't think that's too much to ask. Do you think that's too much to ask? I think that's fair. Bears fan here, and Love is really, really good. Not sure why other Bears fans are laughing. Bears upgraded a lot this offseason, but as long as they're 0-10 against the Packers, there's nothing funny. I appreciate that. I'm going to follow that guy. That was a comment from a Bears fan. Send him a little GIF, and then I'm going to give him a follow. Anything? Let's see. This is for a different team. High snap from Smith that Clifford can't haul in. The offense is just completely out of sorts. Edrin Cooper with his third run stop already in practice. I love that. I love it. I don't love that the offense is really strong. I listen. The offense has got to figure it out. There's no question. I genuinely think the defense is up in their head. I just think that these guys are so flustered by a defense that is so unbelievably aggressive. And again, once you calm down and settle in and figure out how to attack it, you can maybe start to manipulate some of the stuff. But at this point, you know, again, remember, it's not just the Packers. They've been going up against a Joe Barry defense, but also most teams in the NFL are doing this too high zone bull crap. Very rarely do you see this kind of defense. So it's a unusual situation. Cortland Sutton update for those that are interested. All right, I'm going to follow Barth Grooks because he said he's a Bears fan who said nice things about the Packers. Oh, he found the clip. Here we go. Oh, so Boss is at camp. I should add Boss to my Oh, this is not his clip. Okay, so somebody sent this to him. Let's move this over really quick. Here we go. Here's the pick. Dude, look at everybody mugged up on the line. Look at how twitched up. Dude, there's two guys in 2 seconds. Look at that. First of all, look at how twitchy everybody is. Boom, 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 boom. Even the linebacker, everybody's just like, it's kind of like, you ever seen a police dog where when they're like not told to attack yet, they're like whining and whimpering and they're like sitting, but they're just so twitched up. Look at these guys. Now what do we got? 0, 1, 2. I mean, it's 1 second. This is the 1.5 seconds. I should start my watch and just see. This is just instant death. That's what he's throwing into. And then there's the pick. Yeah, he tried to dump it off to Musgrave is what it was. So he's trying to go over the defender and get it to come down to Musgrave, who's right here. And a diving catch from Quay. You know, and again, Love's got to shake off the rust and everything. This is a play that he could and should make, but I mean, this is ridiculous. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, power stance, we know. Highlights from Bears camp. Andrew Billing yells move. Yeah, we heard about that. Montez Sweat won the 2-minute period. Had a sack. Caleb Williams' best pass was a scramble. We heard about that. There's the Jordan Love we know and love. Off play action finds Reed in stride for a pickup of 10 to 15. Last time he said 10, it was like 3, so we'll see. Nice strike and move the ball from Love to Reed across the middle. Love to Reed off play action for a decent gain. All right, good start. Unsuccessful 2-minute drill for the Bears. Ha, suck it. Even with the Packers offense struggling, I'm going to hate on the Bears offense for being bad. That's just how it goes, man. Nothing I can do about it, man. That's just the way it goes. Prison Matt, by the way, appreciate you sending me that clip. Should see what else Boss is doing. If you guys see any other clips that people are posting, send them to me so we can throw them up. Comments, man. Love heating up. Nice ball over the middle to Watson for about 15. Looks like there was an illegal formation on the offense again, though. Penalty wipes out. It doesn't. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, love to Watson, love to Reed. This is what I'm talking about. Again, settle down. And this is partially Matt LaFleur, too. We got to figure out how to attack this defense. Got to get the offensive line to just hold for like 3 seconds. If you can hold for 3 seconds, for crying out loud, you can maybe get something done. But it's just 2 passes, but we're already seeing it. A little bit. Here they come. Let's go. Looks like one team, first team defense against second offense. Kind of weird. Oh, if this is against the twos, if Jordan's against the twos, I'm going to be pissed. Don't know like it now, but we're going to the Super Bowl. All right. Nice crosser caught by Reed. Tackled by Jair up the sideline. Don't be tackling. Jordan Love checks in. 11 on 11s. Love to Watson for looks like 20. Tom has missed. That's 100% correct. We need Zach Tom back. Fumbled snap. Love recovers. Toss over the middle to Dobbs. Run after the catch for a touchdown. Okay, we're back. Remember that play that happened before where Love fumbled it and then he like rolls around like off his back foot and lobs it? Beautiful play. That's just what I'm envisioning right now. Somebody find me that video. Jaden Reed with a sick move off a pop pass to get extra yards. Jordan Love out here arguing with the refs. Let's go. See, that's what happens. You get that big paycheck, and now you turn into Aaron Rodgers and start yelling at the refs. Bro, you don't know ball. Get out of here, stupid ref. Love drops down sidearm to complete Dobbs over the middle. The rust is gone. Love hits Watson for a good gain, followed by Reed putting half the secondary on skates with a nice end around. Love then hits Dobbs over the middle, offense finding its rhythm. Still haven't even found this comment here. Fumbled snap, Love recovers, toss over the middle to Dobbs, run after the catch for a touchdown. But man, this is it, boys. And any ladies in the house, we're back. We are back. Let's go. This better not be against the twos. Can you confirm, by the way, that this is not the number 2 defense against Jordan Love? I mean, I guess I'll accept it to kind of help him knock off the rust, but it would be a little pathetic. All ones. Okay, good. All right. When you mentioned that the ones were against the twos, I kind of was getting worried. Love hits Watson for a good gain, followed by Reed putting... we saw that one already. Reed end around. Carl Brooks spinning free for a pressure on the last snap of the ones. Love still dumped it off to Jacobs. I love it. Love shows his ability to escape the rush, something that's been missing the past few days. He retreats out of the pocket, finds Jacobs for a positive pickup that would have been a sack the past few practices. QB1, let's go. Do you have Facebook? I wanted to share the video. I do. So just go to Facebook, look for Packernet Podcast, and I will meet you over there. You can share it with the page, send a message. I'm on there as the page as we speak. So if you send a message to, I hate that it's like a separate thing on here, but I'll find it eventually. Just send a message to the Packernet Podcast Facebook page. You could technically do it on Instagram too, because those two are linked together. I'll be able to see it, but just let me know when it's sent and I will find it. Thank you, Novera. Twos just started. One's on the sideline now. So that's it. We just ended with a touchdown. Just walk off. They haven't even mentioned the touchdown yet. I wonder if that's just a different perspective on what exactly happened on that play. I haven't seen anyone mention a fumble or a touchdown. Make sure to check out the, if you're on Facebook, Packernet Podcast Facebook group. It's actually got several people in it. Pretty active group. I just stopped all the spam because I went back and checked it recently, and it was like article, and none of it was commented on or liked. So I'm like, all right, enough of that crap. I don't want this to turn into Spam City. Gary is talking an incredible amount of trash. I love that man so much. I love it because he can back it up. You know what I mean? I love that these guys chirp. I love when they talk. I'm all about it, man. Be violent and aggressive in every conceivable way. It was probably called dead after a play and Dobbs ran it in. Yeah, that could be. That might be the situation. I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it. What are my unread messages? Are you interested in improving your Instagram? Nope, I'm not. Leave me alone. Found the page. Thank you. Go MF Pack Go. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, so like I said, make sure you check out the group too, because these things all do get shared to the page. So if you're more of a Facebook person, all these streams go to Facebook. You can check it out there. But as far as interactive stuff and sharing and everything, check out the group. That's much more active and interesting. Only took one period. Jordan Love has heated up. Hits Jaden Reed on an out in front of Xavier McKinney for 15. Hits Christian Watson on a crosser versus McKinney for 20. Hits Romeo Dobbs on a crosser for 16. Avoided a sack with a check down to Josh Jacobs, spreading it across the field. Vintage. Let's go. So like I said, you come in, you have your holy crap, what is this moment, trying to deal with this defense. Take a breather, talk to your receivers, talk to your coach, figure it out. The only thing you got to worry about now, of course, we've got to turn everything negative, is other teams doing this to our defense. They have their holy crap moment, and then it's like, oh, I know how to beat this. Emmanuel Wilson broke free up the sideline. He always does, dude. Emmanuel Wilson's a freak. I don't think he's going to have a job, outside of practice squad, but I think he deserves one. He's a talented guy for sure. I'd hate to miss out on an opportunity here. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Emmanuel Wilson with another big run, something that's becoming a habit for him. Picked up about 25 on the play. Yeah, Bears updates. 3 straight Cairo Santos misses. And one was a doink. Team seemed tired today. Day off tomorrow. That's hilarious. Emmanuel Wilson burst through a hole on the right side of the line. Hit the safety with a high step in the open field. You'll love to see it. You sure do. You even love to hear about it. Appreciate your space, Maine, keeping us one step ahead of everybody. Interception by Bullard. Pick 6. Dang, Bullard gets the pick 6. Bullard's on the board, man. So we've got, what do we have now? I got to get a running tally of these things. There's a bunch of guys that have had 2 picks. I think Stokes has 2. I think Williams might have come down with 2. I can't remember now. Valentine, I know, had a bunch of pass breakups. He might have had a pick mixed in. I feel like a linebacker. I don't know, but picked by Eason. Let's go Bullard. That gets me hyped up, man. I love that. I love it. Who's sending me messages here? One's now back in. Here we go. Javon Bullard picks 6. Eason threw it. Rookie safety is having a huge day. It gets me excited, man. I was ready for that breakout. Sounds like Cooper's looking good. Bullard's breaking out. Not getting anything from a first-round pick right now, but I don't know. Swing and a miss on that, perhaps. I know it's too early to say that, but it's been nothing but bad news from him since day one. Turner goes 3 for 3. Oh, technically, yeah, we heard about that already a long time ago. Michael Pratt throws a pick 6 to Bolt. That wasn't Pratt, Big B. It was Eason. How dare you? This is Pratt slander. This is Pratt slander. Big B, get in the game, will you? Wake up. Talking trash about my guy. Javon Bullard with a would-be pick 6 of Eason. Ball behind Stanley. Rookie second rounder having a solid day. Offense had a tough day for the Bears. Haha, suck it. Bullard with a pick 6 on Eason. Jumped a route, but to Stanley to continue a strong day. Talking about Pratt, dude. Don't be talking about Pratt, man. You don't even understand. You don't even know. All right? Don't even know. Still didn't get that message if you did send it. Just letting you know. I'm just not seeing it. Maybe you sent it. I don't know. Well, I figured we got, 10, 25, between 10 and 30 minutes. Nixon continues. Excellent coverage. 2 breakups in a row. Defense is still flying around, man. Love it. Jacob Easton throws a duck into the left flat. Javon Bullard steps in front of it and takes it to the house. Bullard with a pick six. Got to jump on the route with Dimitri Stanley. Looked like Easton intended target. Rookie safety too good for the fourth string reps. Yeah, tell me about it. 2-minute time. All right, here we go. Begins with KC bout that pressure. That's funny. That's a funny one. Keyshawn Nixon, a near diving interception of Love. Fantastic coverage on Wicks. Apparently there's another one coming up. 2 breakups in a row, though. That means, what are we, third down here? Right out of the gate? KC bout that pressure. That's probably part of this thing, I'm guessing. It's a pressure and then a diving, whatever. Don't talk trash about Ryan's guy. Don't y'all know he's a leader of the Pratt Brat fan club? Whatever you want to call it. I was going with Pratt Pack, but you know, it's fine. Call it whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Then helps break up a second down throw to Reed. Gary beats Telford clean for a would-be sack, but Love throws and Nixon breaks it up on another pass. This one for Reed. Again, the pressure just causing all kinds of problems. Javon Bullard pops Musgrave after the play. Not dirty, but Musgrave felt that one. Defense fired up. Bullard balling out today. So he's back with the one, still making plays. Love it. What we were doing, what did he say we were doing? This is move the ball period. Love go route to Watson for a touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Dang. That's crazy. Go route to Watson for a touchdown. See, I like it too because it's not like the offense is just dominating. Defense is still fired up. They're still flying around. Can't be QB1 though, man. Bro, you're talking, listen to me. I respect you guys on defense, but you're talking Jordan Love, Christian Watson, Matt LaFleur, Wicks, Musgrave, Dobbs. Come on, man. You can't be competing with that. Love with a gorgeous bomb to Watson. Stokes running with him, but Watson faster. Go figure. Watson makes a sliding catch. Awesome, awesome throw and catch. Huge play. Jordan Love with a dime to Watson. Holy. Love hits Watson deep up the left sideline. Great diving catch by Watson. And again, I love to see it because Stokes is stride for stride with him. And again, that's a great matchup because Stokes is one of the only guys that can run with Watson, kind of. And he's still stride for stride, but it's a perfect pinpoint pass. Watson has to dive for it, and he comes down with it. No hands issues there. Everything is just, you couldn't have scripted a better day than this, in my opinion. I hope we get a video of that touch. Somebody's got one, John. Somebody's got a video of that. And as soon as anybody finds it, you need to send it to me. Musgrave with a toe tapper for a first. Let's go. I think they called it short, but would have been a touchdown in live game. Dang. Dang. Bears defense won the team period today. DeMarcus Walker pressure. Montez Sweat knocks the ball loose from Caleb Grest. You throwing picks and fumbling, you bum? Ay. Several pass breakups, interceptions from backup DBs and linebackers throughout the day. I gotta save that one. Thank you, Courtney. You're the best. You're my favorite. Tell me more and say it slower. Oh my Lord. This is the best day ever. This is the best day. I mean, look at this side by side. Watson deep up the left sideline, diving catch by Watson, followed by Caleb Williams sucks in every phase of the game. Kicking period starts now. Again, more freaking kicking. Bro, we're just getting in the groove here. The damn kickers. We know who's going to win the kicking competition. Let Anders Carlson kick his 3 field goals and get him off the field, for crying out loud. There is no competition. It's over. It's game over. Appreciate all you guys following me, by the way. Yeah, give me a follow on social media if you guys are listening. We got a lot of people tuned in here. Looks like on X right now we got 224 listeners. So if you guys wouldn't mind, if you aren't already, give me a follow. Again, please share this around. We are kind of closing up on practice, but I'd love to have more people tuned in tomorrow because we'll do it again tomorrow. If you're going to be there tomorrow, let me know. I'd love to get some more live updates like we're getting from Space Main here. If you're on YouTube, as I see several of you are, please subscribe, share it around. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you don't miss it when we go on tomorrow. Going to be a good time. Let's hope Jordan Morgan isn't a Stanley Hudson basketball pick outcome. I don't understand the reference, but I hope he's not a Sean Ryan pick. Let's put it that way. Sean Ryan might be good. Who knows? Just extra point, but off the crossbar. Wait. Was that... No. Dude, don't tell me that was Anders. Was that Anders? Dude, if Anders is doinking extra points, which was his whole problem last year, he can crush it anywhere. He just can't make an extra point. Anders might not be kicking today. I know they alternate. Just give me any name but Anders, please. All right, what do we got going on here? Maybe we'll get an update here. Love to Dobbs for a touchdown. Offense finally has something to celebrate. Fantastic drive by Love and company. 10 was dealing. First team offense re-racks. Jordan Love hits Christian Watson for a 47-yarder. Best offensive play of the week. Offense scores 3 plays later on a 10-yard out to Dobbs for a touchdown. Love hits Dobbs on an out in front of the end zone. Touchdown. Cue offensive celebration. Cathartic after stubbing their toes repeatedly for days. Yeah, that's got to feel good. Christian Watson goes deep. Jordan Love drops it in the bucket over his shoulder, perfectly in stride. 50 yards against Eric Stokes, a home run. Camp has officially begun. Okay, good. I figured it wasn't, but it just made me nervous because I know that's his whole issue is extra points. Turner missed a field goal attempt. Now 2 of 4 on the day, 10 of 6. I was kind of optimistic about Turner, but it's done. I mean, I think we talked about, who might get cut. A couple different names have come up. I think Turner's probably the first to go. He was already let go, I think, by Detroit. And you got Carlson and Joseph are neck and neck. Carlson's going to win the competition. They already probably know that. Again, I felt good about Turner. Played for a really big program, kicked really well there, played in the outdoors. Everything seemed perfect, but I mean, this is just, it's not even a close competition. And again, Honors is already the presumed kicker. Only tweet I've seen today. Javon Bullard doing just fine with first team reps too. Luke Musgrave running in an open field after a catch and check down, and oh my goodness, Bullard leveled him to the ground. The rookie has some swagger. Generally don't appreciate that very much in practice, but again, that's the identity of this defense. That's what I expect, as long as the offense got ticked off about it. Edrin Cooper all over the place today. Another stop on a quick completion to Clifford over the middle. Man, you talk about like these linebackers, it's just update after update after update at or behind the line of scrimmage, just stopping guys. I love this. All right, second attempt at 2-minute drill for the offense comes up with 6. So here was the whole thing. 1:35 left, starting at their own 30. 45 yards, Stokes in coverage, 10 to 88. Musgrave for 5, Musgrave for 8, and then first and goal, 10. Love to Dobbs for a touchdown. That's beautiful. It's freaking frame it, dude. Just frame it. Detroit lost their kicker to a torn hammy. All right. Fair enough. What's up, Garrett? How you doing, man? It says there's nobody watching on Facebook. Maybe this thing is broken. It doesn't really see. Because I see different likes from people on Facebook, but it says nobody's watching. But obviously that's not the case. All right. Bears offense today was ugly, ugly practice. Sloppy, shaky, penalty-filled. Yeah. Keep talking, Dan. Love just finished with the drive with a 10-yard touchdown to Romeo Dobbs and an out route in the left pylon. It's impossible to adequately describe the difference in this offense with and without Love, but that's why you pay him $220 million. Just took one drive, man. That's all it takes. Now we're back. And again, I like that it's not just this defense sucks. It's like pressure's there, but he dumps it off. Tight coverage, but it's a perfect throw. I mean, that's what you want to hear in these updates. Not like somebody was left open, blown coverage. Oh boy, nobody's able to get pressure on Jordan. This is a disaster. Defense sucks. No, defense is destroying everything, but it's just not good enough. You can't stop Jordan. You can't stop it. What can you do? What can you do? Effing way she goes, boys. We're at 12:30. I'm guessing at most there's about 15 minutes left. I counted 5 false starts for the Bears today. Matt Eberflus said he's telling his players to worry about focus and finish. What a good day. What a good day. A great day. What do we got going on over there, Space Main? The kicker's off the field yet? Get them off the field. Let's go. He said two's back in a while ago. What are they doing? Must be pretty uneventful. Get Eberflus. It's going to be tough for the Bears, man. Yeah, I saw that. You got a defensive coordinator who seems to be figuring out how to make the defense not super suck, but he doesn't know how to do anything with offense. And then you go get a guy that's not great as an offensive coordinator to come in, and they suck. So that's rough. All 3 phases have to play well for us to be a good football team. Wow, that's awfully insightful. Eberflus's message to the Bears after their second straight in pads: focus and finish. Eberflus mentioned the false starts, the offensive struggles, and the fact that they're not there yet. At the end of practice, I told them this is what training camp is about, building up the calluses. Yeah, that's all. Practice just ended, I think, says Space Main. So we'll see what last little updates that everybody's got, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. 2.5 hour stream, not bad. And again, we'll plan on doing this tomorrow, pending any kind of something coming up. But that will be the plan. And then we'll also plan on doing, like I said, the preseason games and whatnot. I mean, we might even do the Bears because it's interesting. If Caleb goes, we might do it. If not, probably not. At least do a half a stream as long as he's out there so we can make fun of him. Definitely do the Packers, though. We'll see about the Lions and Vikings. Vikings might be a little bit more interesting than the Lions because Goff isn't going to be out there, and I don't really care. We know they're going to be good. The Vikings, though, get to see JJ. I don't know. Could be interesting. Maybe not. Probably not. Anything else? What do we got? Turner gets 2 more chances, hits both, 4 of 6 on the day, 12 of 18 in camp. Practice ends with Turner kicking 51 of 53. That's good. They gave him at least 2 long ones. If you were a fan at today's Bears practice, Matt Eberflus is sorry that the team held most of the practice on the field farther away from you. Said they'll fix that. Sucks to be a Bears fan in every conceivable way. And that's a wrap, says Caden. After battling illness, Lamar Jackson has returned to practice. Interesting. And Eberflus again says everything sucks. All right, I'll tell you what. I think everything's going to wrap up. I mean, they're going to do some locker room stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and wait for another half hour to get some of the locker room things. We can maybe talk about that tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we'll plan on doing it again tomorrow. I think all the practices are 10:30, so it should be around the same time. So, yeah, that's it. You guys have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you